Metastep's, he's already here. I was just gonna share the link out to the Twitterverse or the Xverse. I don't what is it now? Yeah, I'm gonna share it out. Share the link to some friends if they want to join. Let's see who we got. Let's see, I'll send it there. Send it there. And let's see, one more. I don't know if he's around, but I always like talking to him. He's one of my favorite peeps. Okay. Let's go back over here. Hi, Diana Francisco. What's going on? Yeah, I couldn't be found because I hadn't quite gone live yet, but said, you know, I wanted to just like chill. I don't know. I just want to chill and hang out with people. But we had 1,700 subs on YouTube. So I figured to some extent I wanted to like celebrate. I did put the link in the community tab. So Metastep, will you share the link out on Twitter and tag me so I can retweet it? I'm not on the actual like YouTube page. But if you could do that, I'd be forever. I could be a placeholder if necessary. I know I should come on midweek hump, but the last two were bad days for me. Oh, dude, you're fine, Dan. You're fine. Benji, what's up, man? We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out. I was like sitting here looking at my Steam list and thinking, I want to play a game, but I'm not like totally motivated to play the game, but I was on a roll, like talking to some really good people this week. And I don't know, man. I just wanted to chill and talk. And if people join, cool. If they don't, that's fine. But you know, I want to start letting the community in a little bit more, because I love you guys and I want you to feel like your membership has some value. And all right, cool. Did you tag me? You did tag me. All right. Okay. I sent yeah, thanks, dude. I sent the link out to a couple people who wanted to just talk to. And oh, I forgot one. I feel bad. I don't want to. So funny. I just sent someone a message that said YT for YouTube. And every time I see that now, it means people are trying to not be racist by saying white. Because if you say white, I guess on like TikTok, like you can get banned for that. So they have to spell it YT. Really weird. Okay, I sent the link out to a few people. Where am I now? I'm here. Hi, hello. Oh, we're live. Yeah, why people? Why people? um, was it like Alabaster? I don't even know. I don't even know. The internet's so weird. Like the more the more time I spend and see things on like TikTok, the more I'm like, I got it pretty good. Like I think my life's rough, but ultimately I'm doing pretty well most to like comparatively to others. You have to be extreme. Wait, what are you talking about? We shared on Twitter. Yeah, it does make you appreciate real life. It totally does. I yeah, yeah. It's a really weird space. TikTok's a weird place. Um, mainly so weird because I just see how much like people lie to each other. Um, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna put some background music on for me. Uh, what is that? Stream Beats? Is that what Harris Heller did? Yeah, it's like royalty free. You can just play it and you don't have to worry about it. Why do I have to log in? Log, log. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. And it doesn't seem so like dead air. Um, yeah, no, it all makes me really appreciate everything. Jay Forte says, me just being on Twitter more has messed with my grammar and spelling. It's a double-edged sword. I've met a lot of cool people. Yeah. Well, I noticed too, like, like when I write emails for work, Outlook will try and finish my sentence for me. And it's, I don't know, man. It's weird. Like I don't want to use those functions. Like because I mean spell check I think screwed a lot of us in general. And then to have like, have these things start finishing your sentences for you, it just seems weird. What up, Lofty? How's it going, man? How's Age of Wonders? What the hell is Age of Wonders? Is that a city builder or a city sim or whatever? Seems like it would be. Um, yeah, oh my god, I got my finger stuck in my beard. What's happening? Uh, home. We had some good conversations this week. If you guys haven't seen my interviews with Connor from Counterpoints uh and Vito, I would encourage you to check them out. I know people aren't crazy about dude there, but I thought the interview went pretty well, and I think well, it's certainly garnered me some attention from certain sides of the internet. But oh, it's Civilization, but with fantasy. Oh, interesting. Who here dislikes the shorter days and time change? I kind of like it. It's nice. I don't mind the shorter days. It's certainly, I don't know, but I kind of like turning in for the day early is fine with me. Um, Winter is your favorite. Cold weather, fog, snow, the best. Yeah, dude. When I was a kid, so I grew up in. If you don't know, I grew up in rural Connecticut, and the way we heated our house was a wood fireplace. Um, um, so we would spend all summer cutting wood, stacking it, so in the fall it would be ready, be all dried out and ready, so we heat our house. So that was the best part. Best part of growing up was, you know, getting the fire going, learning how to properly start a fire, first of all, and then keeping it going. Yeah, I miss those days because like out here in Utah, like everyone has gas. Like they don't let people burn wood as like a means to heat your home because of air pollution. I think it's kind of bullshit, honestly, but I don't know. What do I know? Some stupid YouTuber gamer. Uh, but yeah, no, I that's why I like winter, is I do love those cozy times. Is just sitting in your house, wood fire going. I talked about this a while ago about starting a whole channel where I just chop wood. Absolutely. Like there's a niche there. There's a demographic that has yet to be captured for live streaming, and I think you know which one that is. Uh, Herte says, "Oh, Shag's a Yankee. It was good while it lasted." Yeah, sorry, man. Your mortal enemy, you Southerner freak. Benji, my family has one of those small wood furnaces. It was nice. Yeah, it wasn't a wood furnace. I guess you would call it a furnace. It was a wood stove. Like it was, it was built. We had the fireplace, and we put the wood furnace or wood. I can't even talk. The wood stove in there, and then it was expensive. Like it was legit. Gas heat is more normal here in Tennessee than it was in the Appalachian Mountains where I grew up. Yeah, like but gas doesn't heat the same way. Not even close. I got a wood-fired oven to keep my hut warm. That's awesome, dude. Obviously, I had a cabin in the Poconos and did the same thing as a kid. We had snowmobiles. Oh, the Poconos were the shit, man. I went to college in New Jersey, and occasionally we'd go out to East Stroudsburg uh, University and start some trouble. So but yeah, it doesn't. Gas does not heat the same. It doesn't throw heat the way wood does. So, and that's okay. That is okay. But yeah, my wife will she'll put the gas stove on, or the gas fireplace upstairs on. Like, oh, let's watch a movie and have the fire on. I'm like, ugh, it's not the same. Let's get a real fire, real one going. So when we go camping, we take the camper out. Like I'll start the fire. I'll sit by the fire all night. Like I'll just sit there, put the wood on, get it going. Oh, it's my favorite thing. My very, very favorite thing. Will StreamYard not work with headphone mic? It'll work with anything. As long as it doesn't sound, as long as you're not like sitting next to your fan. Wood gives out moisture when it burns. Um, does it? I mean, yeah. Wait, it gives out moisture? I think, is there something being lost in translation here? As long as it's not a fake fireplace YouTube stream. Yeah. What up, Tim Hayes? Good to see you, man. But yeah, we're kind of sitting here just chilling, celebrating 1,700 subs here on YouTube. That's pretty awesome. I'd been sitting just below 1,700 for a long time, and then I had like a backslide, and now we're kind of going back up. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh right, right, right. I always thought it was dry heat. That's why we would put a kettle on the stove. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, Diana, you're right. It is dry heat. So yeah, that's what we would do. You have a kettle on there, you put some water and puts moisture in the air. Absolutely. We always did that. We always had that on there. Yeah, it's so weird. Like things that were normal to me growing up, like all this stuff, like kettle on the wood stove, and there's a whole like corner of the room that was filled with wood constantly. Like it just doesn't exist in my life anymore, which is it's very strange. It's very strange. Because wood is like there's nothing better. There's nothing better than getting a roaring fire happening, turning down the flue a little bit, and letting that thing burn low and slow all night. Hey, why are you awake? Because it's Friday night, man, and we hit 1,700 subs, and we're happy about it. We're here talking with people. What are we talking about? Nothing right now. We're not really like I don't have anything planned. I'm just kind of celebrating the 1,700 and just talking to people. I put the link out on the community board. The fire evaporates the water in the wood. It adds water into the closed system, that is the room, where gas is just with zero water. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like, yes, there is moisture. So, okay, here's the thing. So when I think you're right for the most part, like the all right, Lofty, have a good night, man. So when growing up, when we would handle wood, like we'd get the whole thing dropped in summertime. We would cut it, stack it, and dry it out. So there wouldn't be much moisture left in the wood that we were chopping or that we were burning. So that's why we would have the kettle on the stove, because the wood was so dry. Because that's, I mean, you want dry wood in order for it to start properly and burn hot. You're not gonna burn damp wood or, wet wood. Yeah, what's up, Mephisto? Good to see you, man. Bonzo, good to see you. Talking about chopping wood is akin to porn for me these days. Dude, I would, like, honestly, I wish wood like held any sort of value around here, because that's what I would do. I would absolutely set up a camera with a big fucking chopping block with a splitting maul, and I would just make videos all day, posting that shit on there. I'd be in great shape, and two, audience, like getting in that new demographic. You know which one I'm talking about. Make it rain, making it rain. So, but 1% of many pounds of wood adds up. Yeah, yeah. Shags, you should charge for that. Yeah, do it. Funny Pump, I would if I had it. I would make it rain ranch. Yeah, make it rain ranch. Sounds like a premium. Oh, it would be members only. It would be like Viking tier and above. I have to make a new tier just for the that new demographic. I don't even want to say it out loud. Get in trouble. Tune in. You're talking about loving wood. Typical. Yo, what's up, Metastep?
Hey, man.
What's going on?
Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you.
Good.
You sound beautiful.
Oh, thank you. You look beautiful.
Stop it. Stop.
So I want to say congrats, man.
Thanks, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I was like teetering. I was teetering on that like 1,700 cusp for a long time, and then with these two interviews this week, it finally was like, okay, you can be right there now.
Oh, so, yeah, I'm sure having Buck on helped a lot too.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. That's just it. It was Buck, Vito, and then Connor last night. Was all of them just really kind of helped with it. And I mean, I think the problem was too. I just wasn't putting anything out and doing anything in between Bucks, and I've chopped up Vito's talk, but I haven't posted anything. But I have it like in the queue to get it in there. You just gotta make those clips, man. People just gotta see the content, and that's how it's gonna roll forward, Mr. Grant Gregory, back you asshole. I mean, howdy, buddy. How are you? I'm good, thank you.
I've just been on a music kick right now, so been trying to take advantage of that inspiration while I have it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
because it doesn't last forever.
Mm-mm.
It goes in cycles, so I have to like make the most of it.
Well, I feel like this is. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say like after that I can help you out some more.
No, yeah, you're good, dude. Don't do you, man. Don't worry about me. The I find too when those moments come where it's like, okay, I got the inspiration to do it. I do my best to create the habit, because if in that time where you're feeling like, oh, I want to sit down and do this and I want to do it, or I guess it's closer to like how I feel about the gym. Like the gym, like I'll force myself to go on days I don't want to go, because that's what's going to make me realize the benefits of it, or like how it makes me feel better. I know everyone's different, but like that's one of the things I'll do is I'll just keep pushing through something. And if I tell myself at all, I don't want to do this today, I'll go and do it, because I know that I'll actually want to do it.
Well, yeah, that's smart, especially with the gym, because
Mm-hmm.
I mean I know I need to get on that because my health isn't as good as it was before. So I gotta work on. I just basically gotta prevent getting diabetes. That's what I gotta do. I've been trying to walk too. I've been walking like last week. Actually, I walked a lot more, but trying to do 5Ks like every other day at least, and at least walk every day.
Mm-hmm.
Not running 5K, just like walking briskly.
Yeah.
And that's kind of helping. But and then the biggest thing for me is diet. I gotta like stop eating. I gotta like pay Nick Ricada to fucking fat shame me.
Well, that's the thing is if you're losing weight is as easy as correcting your diet. Like you don't have to. That's what most people get wrong about it, is they think, oh, I gotta get I have to be on this really strict diet, or I have to be in the gym all the time. It's more about the diet is what it is. It's not. You can go to the gym all you want and still eat and gain weight, but if you're not conscious of what you're putting in your body versus what's going out, then you're just going to keep adding weight on. But on top of, if you're doing 5K even at a brisk walk, I mean, you're elevating your heart rate, and you're exercising. And exercise is just nature's what's the word I'm looking for? Nature's antidepressant.
Yeah, it's definitely helping.
No, Bonzo, it's not members only for locals. It's on the community board. It's on if you go to my YouTube channel, if you go to the YouTube channel page, the link is there. It's there. I mean, I don't know. It should notify people when things go up.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
But
you got to turn that notification bell on there, Bonzo.
Oh, shit.
Apparently, there's no notification bell for you. Jay Forte with a $5 says, Metastep, diet is first, but resistance training can go a long way. I agree.
Yeah, definitely. I gotta be a little bit careful because I have a fucking hernia right now. So
oh yes, that's not
I
good.
just developed a hernia. It's weird, but I just gotta be careful how much I lift.
Yep. Yeah. Lift with your legs, not with your back, not with your groin.
Yeah. Well, it's actually in my belly button. It's pretty fucking weird.
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not super common. It's probably because I'm pretty overweight. I think that's what it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I just like noticed one day. I was like, "What the fuck?" Don't need surgery yet. They just said to keep an eye on it. So.
Yeah, it's weird. I've heard that you could like manage hernias, like, or I don't know, I guess they can heal if you just take it easy. It's so strange.
No, you can prevent it from getting worse. You can't. It doesn't really heal. You have to have surgery to fix it because it's basically like a hole in your lining.
Yeah.
Of like it's actually like a fascia layer, I guess, or it's like I forget what it's called. It's similar to muscle, but it's like a It's not a tendon.
Let's look it up because I don't
Yeah.
fully know. A hernia is a gap in the abdominal wall
Yeah.
that allows the contents inside the abdomen to protrude outward. Ugh, oh God.
Yeah, it's so gross. I mean, I'm glad it's in my belly button and not like sticking out of my stomach.
I had one when I was a kid. I tried like lifting up the couch and
Yeah.
like it was too heavy, so it gave me a hernia.
I
They
guess
fig, you know.
with the if you're young enough, they can heal.
Yeah.
But if you're, I guess, like, because I'm like, I just turned 40, so it's like I'm too old for it to heal. I guess.
40, you old fuck.
I know.
Damn.
I know.
Bonzo, by the way, I'm reading this on Google and it says a hernia is a gap. All right? That's what it says, a gap. Are you a doctor? Are you a doctor? Hello?
I know Bonzo knows a lot though.
I guess I got to share my screen because you're not going to believe me. Hold on. Jeez.
I'm trying to get back to the link because I was gonna put it in chat, but or
Where is
the members post rather.
um
Uh,
here's right here. A hernia is a gap in the abdominal wall. A gap, a gap, a gap, a gap. So sit down. It probably is a tear though. I mean, this is just, you know. Send a link. Okay. Okay.
There, I just shared a link to the community page.
Okay. There it is. There's the link to the community page. Go there, and then you can join if you're a paid member. None of this freebie crap.
I forgot I could watch chat too.
Oh, he's not a member. That's why he can't join.
Oh, well, there you
That's
go.
why he can't see it. Loser. Poor guy. Just kidding. You guys are all great. Oh, man. I just have to ask for a link? Well, no. So, it's because the link that you it's the streams, the community streams are behind a paywall essentially. So the paid members of this stream, they get, or of this channel, they get access to it when I do stuff like this. But Bonzo, I consider you VIP, so I will privately send you a link if you want to join. Just because I consider you a homie. Where the hell is your name? There it is. Okay. I'm too busy grinding RuneScape leagues. I don't even know what I never played RuneScape, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, from what I hear. Benji says, "Wait, I don't want to be a loser." You're not a loser. I like you. It's a weakness in muscle lining where a tear can happen. Now it just seems like you're trying to not sound stupid.
I mean, okay. It sounds right. It sounds right.
No, I know. I'm just trolling him.
Yeah. No, so I've just been obsessively making what's called like zip loop files. So just so I could get all my music from my laptop over to my desktop. Mm-hmm. And I want to start making some little like short pieces for, intros and outros for people, just, or, try to, if they like it, Mm-hmm. It's kind of like one of the things I've been thinking about, or just making some lo-fi beats because like people seem to like the lo-fi stuff.
Mm-hmm. I listen to that stuff all the time when I'm like writing, just because it's not distracting. It's very soothing. Or if like I just want to, or if I'm doing work, like paperwork in like the coffee shop or something like that, I'll just throw something like that on just so I can decompress. I don't know, words. First of all, I can't find any like good music that I enjoy with words. All the stuff nowadays just it just hurts my ears. but then it's distracting. Like I'm listening to the lyrics, like even of songs I like, and it takes me out of, if I'm writing, it takes me out of my writing, or it takes me out of my work. So I usually stick with like a lo-fi channel on YouTube or on Spotify or something.
Did you ever get like really heavy into one specific genre of music?
For a long time, I was into like, I grew up in the Northeast, so the Boston hardcore scene was insane,
Yeah.
especially when I was growing up. So I was into that, like a lot of like local bands, like somewhere in between, like real metal and like screamo type stuff.
Yeah.
And then after that, after like I was like moving out of college and on my own, I started just getting into like instrumental stuff, like the stuff I'm listening to right now. And then this band, there's two bands, This Will Destroy You and Explosions in the Sky. I started listening to them a lot.
I've heard of Explosions in the Sky.
Yeah, and This Will Destroy You, they're pretty much the same thing. But it was a combination of like, it helped me with my writing and I was just depressed as fuck. So it was like one of those things. It was a feedback loop, like made me feel good, but not good enough to feel better and not worse enough to like unalive myself. So
right.
yeah. Yeah, Benji said this Will Destroy You is phenomenal. They're really, really good.
I'm gonna look them up.
Yeah, it's like if you like instrumental, like it's like experimental instrumental stuff, and it's just so incredibly good. Like I said, it's exactly how I described it. It's not so good that you like come out of your depression, but not so sad that you sink back into it.
Yeah. I've been kind of like getting into future garage again. Like it's not a new genre, but it's like newer.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's like 2010 or whatever. I guess like Burial. Have you ever heard of Burial?
Yeah.
Yeah, he like pioneered the genre, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
There's other artists too, but I mean that's the one that everybody knows. And so I've been kind of like messing around with that.
Nice.
And I've got one tune that's the rough mix down is done. I just gotta wait. I'm waiting for feedback from people to really do something with it.
What's up, Bonzo?
Oh God! All right, here we go.
Hi, Mad. Good to see you, man. Good to see you here.
Well, I just wanted to come on mainly to say, hey, Meta.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, no, I've been a fan of yours for a long time. So,
a fan of Meta or a fan of me?
Well, not you, Meta.
Oh, seriously?
Okay, I'll go. No. You guys.
Oh wow!
He's just come on.
Actually, no, Meta. You've probably known me as Demented. I was Demented for fun. He calls me Snick. So
okay.
I've teased you a lot. So yeah, no, I've always appreciated. I can screw with you when you're okay with it.
Oh yeah, I mean I don't let shit online bother me at all.
Yeah, no, you're a libertarian. Everything bothers you.
Oh shit! I mean, the government bothers me.
Shots fired.
Yeah, see, yep.
The government does bother me, but
if the government bothers you, which is the top tier, everything below is milquetoast. But I'm gonna shut up and let you two talk. So,
yeah. No, you're good.
I don't even know I don't even know what to talk about. It was just like it was such an impromptu. Like, let's just get on and share the link with people because I didn't want to. I don't know. I wanted to play games, but I couldn't think of anything that I really wanted to play.
Oh, we gotta play some Mortal Kombat soon.
Dude, I'm so bad.
I'm not good. I played fraud and I lost one and won one. So
Shags is gonna die everywhere. Don't do it.
I don't get the button combinations. This is the problem.
You doing the tutorials?
Yeah.
It's hard.
I do too.
Some of those combos are fucking hard. And you get towards the end of them.
Yeah, it's the learning the proper cadence in them because you input the whole thing it's not like you wait for the animation to go. You know, you just input the combo and then hope it lands. And that is weird to me, that you're hoping that the combo goes all the way through and someone doesn't like block you or whatever. I don't know, man.
Well, they get more into the timing too, where you have to sometimes you do have to wait for, you know, like for the, if you're doing like an uppercut thing, you have to juggle and you're juggling, you gotta like, you know, wait for them to be in the air. It was really hard to do. I was doing, what's her name? I can't remember her name. The girl with the sword. Ashra, is it? I think it's Ashra.
I don't know.
I think it's Ashra. I was doing her like combo moves where they where you like knock them into the air and then like jump up and do a combo in the air too. Yeah. It's like, it was fucking difficult.
Mad Keysmo with $5 says, congrats on 1,700. Well deserved. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, so I mean, it was a weird one to like celebrate, but I haven't celebrated like any milestones. I didn't even really celebrate 1,000. And I don't know why. It's weird, but I
know why.
Oh yeah, I know why too. Actually.
I know why. Yeah. Yeah.
Now that I think of it, now I know why.
Yeah. No, you got pressured to do the dumbest thing ever. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's coming. It's like I figured 1,700 is nothing to shake a stick at. 2,000 will be the same way. So
no, every milestone is a good one. But yeah, no, that I know why 1,000 was weird for many reasons. So.
What was it? A tub of ranch?
No, baby pool. Yeah.
Little baby pool, yeah.
Slip and slide?
That would be more fun, honestly.
No, that actually be harder because ranch cannot go through the spouts for a slide. So.
Well, I mean, if I just like dump it on there and just like head first
dump
down.
a whole bucket of it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a
Do
lot
you have
of
a good
ranch.
hill?
No, ranch is not that viscous, so.
Yeah, well, my fat ass on there would be, so.
Listen,
good milestones
like,
are the power of two.
Both me and Meta have had umbilical hernias, so.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you are probably smaller than us, so no fat ass comments. It's inappropriate.
Good milestones are the power of two, so like going into thousands, 1K, 2K, 4K, 8K, 16K. Well, we're gonna wait for the 2K and then maybe the 4K. We'll see where we're at.
Yeah, stream more.
Right.
By the way, the Vito one was good. Connor was a lot of fun, although I was mad that I was cucked out of the tail end, which some of his chat was too. So you got to work on some of Connor's chat was mad he had to cut early. So yeah.
Well, if they want to come be paid members on my locals, they can absolutely see that conversation.
Well, yeah. You gotta hope in the hour and a half conversation they want to join your community to see that conversation. So
yeah, no, that's obvious. Yeah, well, it was late. That's the thing is he had a hard out at 1 and I actually didn't realize he was streaming on his channel. So
oh yeah, no, he actually posted a mirror of it today, I think. So
I saw, yeah, and it sucked too because I like totally screwed up the intro to that. I was tired, but that interview, I was so worn down from Vito conversation, midweek comp, all the BS on Twitter.
Yep.
Which is funny. I've actually gotten some messages, people asking like if I'm okay, and it's funny. I just that stuff doesn't bother me, and like whatever those people were doing, and actually it's funny because like Vito even popped into the interview last night. He was watching, and because I'd mentioned that we had talked and blah blah blah, and he said he's like, my orbiters are morons or something like that. I forget what his exact words.
Well, no,
I'm like,
Tony is somebody. Oh God, that guy is somebody who attacks a lot of people. So he knows it. Like I like Vito, even though he's got a lot of things against him. But we've talked about it. He's a good guy. So I think. But yeah, no, it's a mess. You dipped your toe into a pool that is full of very autistic, angry people. So it's funny to me to watch. Oh yeah, no. I didn't even text you today. They kind of talked about you a little bit, but they got distracted. I think Tony's crew was the main one. So
they're welcome to whatever. It's just, yeah, I don't know, man. The video that dude like took of himself without a shirt on, I just was like, what are you doing? Like,
wait, I missed that. So
oh no,
it's in one of the threads is him losing his absolute mind.
Is it the same guy that was like that showed up at Ripa's place?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw some of his comments on another post or whatever, but I didn't see them taking his shirt off.
Yeah, no, I will say because Shags won't. He did a floppy-titted rant at Shags, threatening to go to his house, and the frog guy thinks it's Shags' house, and I'm like, yeah, no. So
yeah, I don't know. Like, what I don't understand about people is like, okay, show up to someone's work. I guess I get, but like it's not even funny to threaten to show up to someone's house. Like, I mean, especially where I live, like,
yeah, I know that's not good.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
Yeah, like people are protective of their homes, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm not going to say on here, but like,
well, no, I will speak for you. My dad was the type who had a crossbow because he wanted to shoot you in the leg so that you would fall down in pain, and he said it was called a handlebar, and he could drag you to a part of the street for the cops to show up. And if you cried too much, he would just drag you somewhere else. Like, it's a strange thing, and they think it's funny for people who want like to shoot Riley, and I'm like, don't. Like, it's so dumb, it's so low tier, it's ridiculous. And they got on you because you didn't answer a super chat that came before you even were on stream, trying to catch up, saw it like 30 minutes later on a show that you don't really do audience participation on that one show. So it's a very strange thing.
Yeah. Well, I think those people are used to getting like everything they want. So
they're
yeah,
not.
They seem pretty entitled though.
They're entitled.
You have to read my super chat. Like, it's like, no.
Well,
he doesn't.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, they probably haven't been told no a lot, but there are also a lot of people that take out the rage that they have just from their personal life on people online. I think.
I'm going to say first part, yes, they've been told, say no. They've been told no a lot. And two, we should not talk about them because they want to probably talk about this later. So,
yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, 1700, that's actually a good milestone. I think 2000, YouTube has a weird algorithm where when you hit some things, it gets promoted. Which, if you watch this Shags' streams, you should like, share, promote all of his stuff. Even though I think Shags' opinions are kind of crap, you should promote him.
That's fun. Mike has bad knees. Welcome, dude. Internet is a strange place. It absolutely is strange, especially when you have these two morons here. Jerry Crow, if you advertise your super chats will be read, then yeah, one would be entitled. I don't advertise that though.
No, you never have.
I mean, okay, so I don't advertise that because I'm generally going to read them because they're people supporting what I do. But I'm not going to read a super chat when it's meant to derail the show in what we're doing and then call out a guest one-on-one for something that I have nothing to do with. So, but it's one thing, like during my Vito conversation, he brings up super chat this man, ask questions. That's a time that if you have a bone to pick with somebody, send in $5 and say some shit, and then the person will answer. But in the middle of like a chill Wednesday night, like we're just talking about our favorite video games, not the time to get into like why someone hurt your fifis at one point.
Well, Wednesday's show is not a Shags like stream. It is midweek hump, which is you and the people that are on there. Amarada, Sheep,
oh, he doesn't even know
No
this
Green
guy.
Rocks. Yeah, no, but he didn't know. He didn't care. He was upset. He's obsessed with Ripa and I think Andrew is his name.
Yeah.
But he wanted to come in, and again, I think I told you he commented before because I saw all the buzz. I was like, when did he comment? You guys, they were streaming for like 3 minutes, I think, and came in and was like, "Oh, say this," and then you came in like, "Oh," and his stream was like, "Oh, Shags is here," and it's just like, well, that's not Wednesdays. I know if I comment on Wednesdays, you may not read that because you guys are all riffing.
Yeah.
Right.
That is Wednesdays. It's midweek hump. It's a couple people who talk, they riff, they have fun, and then when you do commentary stuff, and then at the end you bring in people.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. But they want to think that they can send $5, they can completely supervent everything and take over your stream, and it is
well, like I'll read most super chats. I really do because I mean it's a few bucks. It is what it is. And I actually did. I acknowledged the super chat later on without directly reading it. And actually like thank them because at the end of the day, like thank you for your money. If they end up refunding it, fine. I don't need their money.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, like at some like when you get bigger, like Jerry says, you know, some advertise it, conditional on the advertising. Yeah, like they're like you get to a certain point when people are they're super chatting like the most either obnoxious stuff or they're promoting themselves within the super chat. Like you have to discriminate at some point because you know, like you can't read every single thing. Like you see a lot of these big creators, they'll do a whole stream going back and reading super chats for people, you know, just as a thank you because these people give you hard-earned money. The least you can do is go back and give it a shout out later on. But during the show, like you see it at Friday Night Tights all the time, they're calling out 50 and above basically.
That's you're in trouble now. You said that.
What?
You evoked for Night Tights, which a lot of people online hate. So
well, it's the most readily example, and I mean all these big channels do it. They're not going to read out every single one. Honestly, the first one I think I realized was is probably Timcast. Like Timcast doesn't read every single one. He reads the bigger ones.
He couldn't. He would never get through a show. He'd be fucking just reading super chats indefinitely.
Right. Well, when I first started listening was like right as Adam was leaving basically. But like, you know, they would read out some. It wasn't all of them, obviously. They would read out some. Yeah, he reads out like 10 super chats. Yeah, it's true. But when a guy like him, like, what are you gonna do? Like, he almost can't. He should be going back. What does he go back and do any like catch-ups?
No, he doesn't. I don't think. Yeah. Last I checked, he doesn't. They do high end. Everything else gets kind of lost.
Yeah.
But the bigger you get, the more things get lost.
It depends if you're what's his name, Randy. What's Stanley Jr., whatever his name is. He'll read those even if they're like $5.
Wait, do they have a Randy on Timcast now?
No, Raymond Stanley Jr. If he's always reading his super chats.
Well,
it's like if he like recognizes you for a long time member, he might read them. But that's one person that he does read a lot of his, even if it's like $5.
Well, and people don't understand too. Like when you run a show, when you run a channel, or when you run a channel and you have a show that's done regularly, we know who's in chat every week. Like I don't acknowledge everyone in the chat, but I recognize names and I see them. So if something comes through that I want to like highlight because I'm aware of them, I'll absolutely do it. And these are things that it shows appreciation to the audience, and I think people recognize it when it happens and they feel good. And those are things I try and do, and that's what these people don't understand is like, oh, you didn't read mine. I don't know who you are, man. You come in here, you're completely unknown, and you try and start some weird beef that you want to keep moving on a stranger's channel. Like, no, like this is not the time for it. If Andrew and I were sitting talking by ourselves with no one else, and the show was about his job and the Rippaverse and all that, that's the time to send in your thing, and we can ask the question, and he can either answer it or not. Like that's just how it goes. And you also, and not for nothing, but it's probably a bad idea to donate money to talk shit to people. I mean, it's I don't know. Call me old fashioned, but
it can't be ignored.
Ashmon says, "Show us your tits."
Wait,
I can't. YouTube will get mad. I'll show you nipples sometime.
That's true. Yeah, no, nipples tend to get frowned upon. So, Dad, do you want to see how hairy his nipples probably are? Probably not.
Oh, I can't. Hold on. Yeah, it's kind of
no,
you don't want to see it.
Yeah, it's a bush. We need a hedge clipper to make it presentable.
It's like Rippa's shoulders on my nipples. All right. Like,
no, probably worse. We've seen your beard, so.
F YouTube, yeah, I guess so. Shags is the homie. Back in the olden days, we mobbed dungeons and downed beers. We did, man. I was just thinking about Destiny the other day, and I was thinking, I'm just not giving them my money because I just all the big creators are leaving it, or they've shelved it, and they're even wondering if they're gonna get to the final shape, or like, oh, I'll get to it, but like I'm not like anticipating anything.
No, Destiny was bad at the start. I love that game. I played it a lot. You tried to get me into it. I actually think you sent me Destiny 2 with some DLC, which I refunded to you.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
Bro, I was addicted to that game for like 4 months.
Yeah.
No, and then all of a sudden it was just like, I don't care about this anymore. It's like within a week.
Well, no, I got hooked. I got mad because I had to leave playing Destiny to play Call of Duty 1 with my nephews. So yeah, it was a whole thing. But yeah, Destiny 1 was not great. Destiny 2 was imperfect.
Destiny 1 was, I mean, both Destiny and Destiny 2 were not great in the beginning. But then they like Destiny 1 finished really strong, and then Destiny 2 came and they're like, all that stuff you really liked, we're gonna take it out. And then they added it in, and it went through the same sort of development phase where it was not very good. And then what was it? Warmind came out. It was like, I think it was the second DLC, and it was awesome. And then Forsaken came out, and it was fucking even better. And then you have like a couple lackluster expansions with Forsaken. Forsaken was okay, but it was still like, and then what was it? Beyond Light, which introduced, like, it was pretty much the beginning of the darkness, was not great. It was a whole new area, but it was not great. And then the Witch Queen. Oh,
that one was bad.
It was insane.
Okay.
No. The Witch Queen was insanely good. So good.
Yeah, I enjoyed Witch Queen. That was the first one I got, I think.
Yeah.
By then I was so checked out. It was insane.
Yeah, it was so good. It like so what happened with the Witch Queen was it was a solid opener because it started with the Leviathan coming back, but it was corrupted. with nightmares. And then the second season of that expansion, it introduced like pirates. Like it was basically the Fallen, but they're pirates, and it was not a great activity loop. The Catch Crash, it was called. Not very fun, but there was a good dungeon. There was it just, but then they took everything that was great about that, and then they just threw it out the window again and released this weird like cyberpunk tranny expansion with Lightfall, and it was just filler. It was filler nonsense.
How is it tranny?
Well, the one of the main friends or companion guys that's there is like this weird, like he's like super muscular, but like you could tell they were like, this is a non-binary person.
Yeah, didn't they like say he was non-binary?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like a voice that was like masculine, but it had this like weird, like it was a very uncomfortable character to be around. Like you didn't know how to feel. It's like, what? Nimbus was his name. That's what.
Nimbus.
Nimrod.
I had to look up videos of them because that's. I mean, it makes sense with how our society is propelling, but yeah, I'm very curious now about Nimbus. So.
I think that was definitely lackluster, that storyline. I don't remember what it's called right now.
If the
catch up,
what's it called?
Come on, Meta. No, let Meta answer it. I'm curious.
What?
Meta's smart, so I want Meta to tell me.
I'm not.
No, shut up. What is it?
The season that not the most recent season, but
the season of the witch.
No, it was after Witch Queen.
No. So it's confusing, but there is Season of the Witch, which just happened, where Eris Morn basically becomes the hive. Like she becomes like a hive god, basically.
Wait, is Eris the weird chick with the headset that was green that had three things on it? Okay.
Yeah, because she was a guardian and then was like corrupted by a hive, or so, I forget exactly what it is.
Was she really? I didn't even get that. Okay.
Yeah, and that was lore from the first one.
Well, no, we got the hint, but yeah, I fell off so early.
Yeah.
So
but she basically gave herself to it, and became a hive god in the Season of the Witch. And you actually, I think, get to fight her technically. And then this new one is Season of the Wish, which is, I don't know, man. I don't even know anymore. I don't even care.
I thought Season of the Witch was like 3 years ago. Was it not?
No, the Witch Queen DLC is one thing, but then there's seasons. There's 4 seasons within the DLC.
God. All right.
And Lightfall, the 3rd season of it, I think, is Season of the Witch, and now it's Season of the Wish. Like the last wish.
Wish upon a star wish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow.
I haven't been following. Like I said, I lost interest one day, and I was just like, and I kept trying to play it. I wasn't interested in it anymore for some reason.
Well, that and like our clan stopped playing because nobody cared anymore. It was just, the content was stale. You're just logging in to do bounties, which. That always rubbed me the wrong way anyway. But it just got to a point where I was like, I don't even care. And I don't have the time. I want to do other things.
Right.
Yeah. As a World of Warcraft player, I love that shit. So I'm the problem.
To make things potentially interesting, I'm going to just give you guys the StreamYard link. If you want to join, awesome. But, we've been live for an hour, probably go another half an hour or so, and then I might play some Hearthstone or something. I don't know. But
oh god,
hey, if you want to join, that's the link. You just need a microphone. You don't need a camera. You just need a microphone that's not right next to a fucking fan or something. I hate when people join.
Is the fan a thing on me? Because I got a fan.
No, just from my past of being in calls with people. They'll have you'll hear that And like, what is that noise? Like, oh, my air conditioner's on. Like, is it next to your microphone? Like, what the fuck? So
the noise canceling has gotten better, but I am
Yeah.
actually, I might be getting a camera. I don't have one now, but I might be getting
Yeah.
one soon.
nice.
Oh, if you do, dude, do you have a channel or no?
Yeah, it was Metastep, but well, I have 4 channels, but
Well, link
the one
it.
I'm most active on is Metastep.
Well, if you can link it right now, I'll follow you.
Oh, I mean, okay. If Shag is okay with it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't give a shit.
Doesn't care. Yeah. You've been a part of his community for a long time. You're a mod. You show up more than anybody else. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, yeah, I try. If you want to share your link, I don't give a shit. It's when people just come in randomly and they're like, "Hey, I just got done streaming." And you're like,
Well, I mean, I like to
what?
try to have some form of etiquette with,
What's up, Brahma?
Brahma's
How's it going?
here. Oh no, not
Rats
Brahma.
on 17.
No Brahma. No.
It's just
It's all right. We'll just kick him. Keep you here.
let me see if I get this right.
I actually don't really know much about Brahma, so
Brahma's the shit.
what?
Yeah.
What? Other than a few times we fought, but not really. So
I
Did we
think
fought?
that's my.
I think it's
page
bickered.
in the
You
link
got
in
you
the
got you
chat.
bickered maybe is what it was.
Dickard. Oh, Dick. It would be.
Bickered.
All right. I now sub to you, Meta.
Oh, I appreciate it.
What's up, Paul? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I just figured I'd just open it up to people
Oh,
for the
God,
last
he's
like
gonna
half hour or
smoke.
so.
Mm.
And
I can go off camera.
No, you don't have to go off camera. Dude,
No.
I was in this
Be on
TikTok
camera.
live the other day. Shut up, Bonzo.
I said
tell
be
my
on
story.
camera. Shut up.
I was on this TikTok live the other day. I was telling was I telling who was I telling?
I don't know, but I was there and they were complaining
It was
about
this
the smoking.
old guy. Yeah, the old guy. He was getting in trouble for smoking on camera, but I think
Yeah.
he was like really drunk or something. Like it was the weirdest thing to watch because I just thought this guy was like friends with these people, but yeah, he just got up and walked away like mid sentence one of the times, and didn't come back for like 10 minutes, and then his wife came out like asking where the dog was. And then people would be responding to a question from someone else, and he would just like just out of nowhere. Like, I don't think he realized what's happening right now. But yeah.
Yeah. I just got
Big
done
gulps, huh?
recording a movie with Mad, so I didn't see what you guys
Oh,
were
were
talking
you a
about
part?
before.
You're a part of that. Nice.
Yeah. We do those we typically watch a movie every Friday. Whether it gets edited down and put on the channel, who knows? Mad works in mysterious ways.
Oh, I see Mad's comment now. He said, "You, little Chad, and Slender Dad just got done recording a new What the Flick." What movie did you watch?
Yeah.
Twin Dragons Encounter.
I
What
have
is
no idea
that?
what that is.
Nobody knows what that is. It's Michael and Martin McNamara, Canada's 2 greatest martial artists, starring as themselves in a movie where they take their girlfriends on vacation to their island, Twin Island, and Jake, the leader of the Free People Liberation Force or something, who has 6 guys in a small rowboat, decides to attack them, and then all chaos ensues.
Oh, Slender Dad, he said, it's awful, is what it is.
It sounds like zombie.
Everything you watch with Matt is going to be awful. That's the point.
Well, no, it sounds like Zombie from 1970 something from some Argento. Like I remember that was a island with a shark and punching it. Was this close to that or not quite?
No, there's no. Well, I mean, they do hide in a blind from a bear all night and then pretend to be scared of it for a while. I mean, these are movies that are made for like a budget of like $10,000.
What is it called again?
They're bad. Twin Dragon Encounter. Yeah, pull up the poster on IMDb or whatever, and you'll get an idea of what it's like.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Share it.
I want to. I'm just gonna watch the trailer. That's what I'm gonna do.
God.
Well, you're definitely not going to get hit for it. You could just play the trailer.
True.
I was gonna say they probably don't even know it's on there.
Yeah.
No.
Let's see. Let's
Two
see
twin brothers with porn stashes, Michael and Martin McNamara.
He was double dragon with twins with patches. All right, hold on.
When did we stop respecting Double Dragon?
It has an opening scroll that's hilarious.
Oh no!
It's a little loud. Yeah, the People's Freedom Force or something.
Oh.
Now, since we're showing you what it's like, everybody has to go watch it when it gets released on Matt's channel. This is the theme song.
Is it?
You gotta fight for the right to fight.
No. Sometimes you shouldn't. Wow.
Oh my god. Just think this was supposed to get people to watch the movie.
I don't think anybody watched the movie.
All I can think is Brahma Bull has terrible friends.
Well, that's kind of the point of what we do. We Mystery Science Theater, horrible movies, and make fun of them.
There you go.
And Mad is a true master of finding horrible movies.
This is just, they're just the poor man's, they're the poor man's Chuck Norris.
But the sequel is like Return of the Dragon. And guess what happens in it?
Oh, God.
Jake, the leader of the People's Freedom Force, or whatever they're called, he lures them back to an island to compete in a game where they fight against his army on the island. So it's the same movie on the same island.
The same thing.
And then there is another one. It's a trilogy.
Oh no, trilogy. Oh,
yes,
no.
The Real Twin Dragons is the third movie.
So
when Mad releases this, everybody's got to go check that one out, especially since I let you see how awful it is beforehand, because he loves it to be a surprise how awful it's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, after watching that, everyone's probably on the edge of their seat wondering, what happens. They need more details.
They need us mocking it relentlessly.
Brom, I think you're a mod. Post a link so people can share in your pain. And I hate you and your co-host for that entire thing.
Oh, you should go back and see some of the things we've watched. Go check out the movies with Mad stuff. It's fantastic.
Yeah, no,
let me
post it.
Get his channel real quick.
Oh, it seems so.
It's gloriously horrible.
It is beyond MST3K. Like, that is so.
Dude, the lore.
Yes. 3 movies worth of lore. Yeah, go sub the Mad.
Okay.
I think I'm subbed to him already, but I should check. I should double check.
Go watch the backlogs of movies with Mad and What the Flick.
Wait, Mad has a channel?
He's had one for the past 2 months. I'd argue he hasn't. But,
he's got over 1,000 subs. That's actually impressive.
Hell yeah.
Mad does good stuff. You just got to figure out his sense of humor, because it's a little different.
That's
some people get him. Some people have to be around him a long time to get him.
I'm assuming you're one of those. So,
yeah. Oh, we hit it off immediately.
Oh, yeah. Well, makes sense from your comments.
I'm like my YouTube algorithm is back to a decent blend of the things I like to normally watch, but also 3D modeling stuff. And like, I just love looking at what people are capable of doing, because I want to be able to do it so bad.
I'm so stopping making a comment right now.
Wait, why?
And Slender's right. Go watch the Sleepaway Camp one. That's the best one.
No.
we ever did.
I think I've heard of that.
It was an actual famous horror movie. I mean,
yeah,
it was
No,
real
it
stuff.
was because the villain at the end was.
Don't give away the secret.
don't give it.
No, I was going to say.
Yeah,
no,
don't spoil
I was going to say.
It's a very famous ending.
Yeah, no, it was.
Scene.
The ending's been famous forever.
Yeah,
but it's very modernly appropriate.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all it's going to say. So
that is true.
Yeah. Back then it was scandalous. Now it's like, oh wow.
He wants to say it's so bad.
Yeah.
No,
He's
I don't
like-
actually know about the movie beyond the reveal. So,
I don't even know what it was. What we were talking about. My son does this. I'll tell him like we're not talking about this. We're not doing this. And then he does this thing where he just does it anyway. Like he'll explain it away. Like I don't even remember what it was. It wasn't like a spoiler thing. Oh, it was. So my son, he's 6. He has a really hard time with impulse control, like most 6-year-olds do. But I forget what it was we were talking about, or what he was talking about. Oh, his friend who we carpool with, he's very moody, and he was like, his friend said, I don't want to talk to anyone. So I kept telling my son, I was like, he doesn't want to talk to anyone. Like, we'll just, give him his space, like let him chill. And he kept doing this thing where he was like, I know, Daddy, but I just want to. And he would like kind of trail off and then like just start talking to the kid again. I'm like, dude, like, don't do this thing. Right. And then I even threatened him, like, you're not going to play Nintendo all weekend if you talk to him again.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, I know. And
okay.
yeah, he goes, yeah, I got it. And then like 30 seconds later, I'm like, what am I doing wrong? I was like, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I think, again, it's just poor impulse control on a 6-year-old's part, Yeah. But
well, if somebody like tells him that he doesn't want to, talk, and then he keeps doing it, eventually, like, so he'll run into the kid that'll make him learn how to not do it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, I've told him that. Even his brother, like, he'll push his brother, like or not push, but the older one will want to be silly and like jump on him and everything. And his younger brother is fairly comparable in size now. And I told him, I'm like, dude, if you're going to push someone a little too far and they're going to
blast you.
Yeah, they're going to hit you back. Like people don't want, there's personal space, like your bubble. I was like, you ever heard of your bubble? He's like, yeah. I'm like, don't go in there. Because if you're in there too long, someone will pop yours.
Well, I did it to my older brother, so yeah.
Yeah, it's
What annoyed the hell out of him?
When he was sitting on my arms and he was slapping me, and I lost my temper, and I flipped him off of me, and I beat the fuck out of him. So yeah,
happens.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Is
no,
this in
that
Vegas?
comes, huh?
I just opened up Instagram and it's this like white kid with this like really grimy ponytail, and the shirt says "I love black women," and he's like walking down the street filming black girls like on the side of the road. Like,
just doesn't know I'm just filming random black girls.
Well, I that's why I think it's in Vegas, because like like in front of the on the strip. You'll have like just people like trying to hand you like cards for strippers and stuff like that.
I've been to Vegas once. I remember that.
Well, so I think that
people handing out shit.
Yep, and I think he stumbled on that group of like girls, and they were all black chicks.
Yeah, no, that's bad.
Yeah, but he was thrilled.
I feel like I'm the only person that doesn't like Vegas. Like I went there and I was like, I felt like I was on in the belly of the beast, so to speak.
Yeah, anybody who likes the Utah area is terrible.
Well,
excuse me. No, Vegas is fun. Vegas is fun for 3 days. Any more than 3 days, you're asking for pain. Because I mean, if you're someone who indulges in the drink or whatever, just partying, Like
Yeah.
you can't do it that much in a row. And then when you're there, it's all around you. You know, like I'm sure, like Brahma, when you go, like if you go, like I mean, you could smoke in the fucking in the casino. You're just lighting up every. I can do it.
And just trying to keep Nick Weiser under control.
That's probably the only thing I liked. I wasn't drinking at the time. I was completely sober. So maybe I would have liked it more if I was like actually drinking.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yes, but then you lose your impulse control, and then you gamble. That's the whole point.
Right.
Yeah, that's the point of Vegas. Yeah.
That and I've heard too that they even like they pump like extra oxygen into these into the casinos to keep you awake.
There's a lot of tricks they have. There's no clocks anywhere. You can't find the entrance or the exit.
Yeah, the
no
flat
windows.
Earth is real. Yeah, it's all true. Yeah.
No, that stuff is real. Flat Earth can go to hell, but they're actually. I mean, the point of a casino is to keep you there, not to let you go. So,
well, no, they want to keep you distracted there, but some of the conspiracy theories are insane. So,
well, I'll tell you though, it's not crazy because I forget where it is in New York. I forget what the place is in New York, but they use like artificial like scent to like lure people in to like the bakery and stuff. Maybe it's like Dean and DeLuca's or something like that. It's called, but they'll use like just fragrant air, like they'll pump out of the street to get you to come into.
That's an old meme. That's a really old meme. It's true. A lot of companies.
Well, it's not a meme, then.
No, it is. Memes are things that are true. They pump things in the air to get you to go to places. Like I've driven by places. I'm like, why the fuck do I smell burgers? I'm like, oh, there's a Burger King.
Burger King is well known for
a mile away because they pump that smoke through the air and they do it intentionally.
That reminds me of that meme. Do I smell apple pie? No, it's Brad and his douchebag vape and his cloud of lies.
I don't know that one, but that's funny.
You really notice it if you ride a motorcycle.
Oh yeah, no, because
you're getting hit with all the different smells around town constantly on the motorcycle.
Yeah, because you don't have the four walls. So
yep.
Yeah. No,
you have walls
really
in your car.
Really bad in cities that have pot legalized because it's like every couple blocks, all you smell is pot.
Yeah.
Oh well,
it's not.
We can
that
fight
bad
about
here.
that one.
I live in Vermont, and we're not. You're not allowed to You're not supposed to anyway. You're not supposed to smoke out in public. Some people do. Down in town, and where it's more population, some people do, but you don't really.
Northeast.
You're more likely to smell like somebody growing. But like only for a couple
the groweries
weeks.
and the distilleries.
Yeah, only for a couple weeks. Like when it's
wait, so Vermont's in between New York and New Hampshire, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
I just want to make sure
precisely north of Mass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's Vermont and New Hampshire and then Maine after that.
Vermont and New Hampshire like 69ing.
Yes.
Wow.
I think that's exactly right.
It's one of the tiny states that doesn't get labeled on the map. It has the little lines next to it.
It's not as small as Rhode Island, though. That's the smallest one.
That's my home state too. The only one smaller. There's Rhode Island right next to it, and it's always a line in the name of the ocean there.
I've been to Rhode Island a couple of times. The beaches are all right.
Yeah.
They're warmer than Maine. I'd rather swim in the ocean in Rhode Island than in Maine.
God, what was it? Oh Jesus Christ, my brain is shut off. Mike Myers, Dana Carvey TV series movie they did. It was SNL.
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World. The worst place is Delaware. That's all you got to worry about. Is Delaware.
Unless you're a corporation.
Right.
Wait, you want to incorporate in Delaware.
Yep.
Really?
Tax laws. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a video. It's like there's one building that there's like 5,000 businesses that are incorporated. Like that's their address.
All the politicians do it.
Yep.
I think the Clinton Foundation's incorporated in Delaware.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Like all of them. They know.
Yep.
They know what's up. They know all the tax loopholes.
Yeah, nobody can find it. It's Delaware. So
I actually got turned around in Delaware, and I was able to find my way back onto the right interstate. I was driving down to Virginia, but
I saw it on the map. That
it was
you should not
scary.
be allowed to turn around in Delaware. It should
What?
take like an hour to drive through that state.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Delaware is tiny, but I mean, I don't know how you. I mean, it's just there's only was it I-95 is probably the only thing going through there besides the state highway
or propaganda apparently. So,
yeah.
I mean, there's probably a lot of stuff going on there. I don't know, but I just remember the Wayne's World joke that of Delaware. So,
I mean, Biden's from there. Well, is he from Delaware?
No,
I thought no, he's
Biden
from
was
Pennsylvania, right?
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hate Pennsylvania
where Corn
too.
Pop
so.
is.
Why?
Corn Pop.
It's pretty.
Corn Pop was bad dude.
Yeah, well,
Used to let the black kids play with my hair at the pool.
yeah,
My leg hairs.
they all play
What is
with
that? His leg hair?
His
Yeah,
leg
his
hairs.
hair,
Oh, yeah. What's
Listen.
up, awesome one? Good to see you, man.
It all lay down.
What the fuck else? What else is going on in the world? What can we talk shit about?
a lot of stuff. Fuck, I was gonna send you today. You and Connor last night were talking about a solar flare, which there's a
Can't happen soon enough. Yeah, I know.
no. There's an there was a scientist. I can't remember his name now. My girlfriend clued me into it. There's a scientist predicting
What's his
the
name?
next, like Bennett or something.
Oh, your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Do you want me to like dox her?
No. No, that went over your head.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. No, there actually is a scientist who's talking about a solar flare he's projecting coming in the next 4 years.
Yeah, but that's the same thing. Like the Rapture's been coming for just as long. Like
No, the
Rapture,
Rapture's been coming
solar
for like
flares.
2,000 years. But no, he has some science, and she told me about it. I was like, really? I looked at
is
it.
it
And I'm like,
is it
"This is
the
funny."
science? I just
is
need
Justin.
the science.
It is
That's
the
fine.
science. He's widely dismissed. He's probably full of shit.
Yeah.
But apparently there's been solar activity, and some people are projecting there may be a solar flare that may knock off the internet for anywhere from a week to a couple months coming soon. And I'm like, oh my god, I hope for it.
That's
want
what they're worried about is the internet, not the whole power grid going down.
Yeah,
I think I'd be more worried about the death coming from the power grid going down than the internet.
Well, no. No, seriously.
Nature's EMP.
Modern day, if the internet goes down for a month, how fucked do you think everyone's going to get? I'm going to laugh my ass off. I was like, I looked into it. Are phone lines down?
Yep.
Maybe not. But yeah, it was that. I was like, this would be hilarious if the internet went down because infrastructure was so terrible that
Static
it would go down for a month. Huh?
Static 2020 says there's always a solar flare. There are. I think he's talking about one that would be big enough to take like grids down and
Electromagnetic.
internet. Yeah.
Well, no, that's
So.
the thing is there's been increased solar activity, and they don't know when it's going to happen, and they're wanting to warn. I think his name is Bennett, to warn people so we could have some kind of thing to go for that. Like, oh my God, shut down satellites so we don't lose internet. And I'm like, I want it to go down. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the polarity on the poles will flip before we see something big enough like that. I mean, it's possible. It's for sure possible, but I just don't think it's. I mean, how would you even predict something like that? Oh, well, there's increased activity, but could they really predict that there would be a solar flare big enough? I feel like it's about as accurate as predicting an earthquake at this point.
Not really, because the sun goes through the same cycle. Well, it goes through cycles, and we haven't been monitoring them long enough to know anything predictable about the sun. I mean, they can't even predict half of what goes on our planet. I mean,
yeah.
supposedly since the 60s and 70s, we've been going into an ice age, coming out of an ice age, going into global warming, going back into global cooling. They just make guesses about every 5 to 10 years that, well, this is going to wipe us out next.
Well, no, that was the thing that was in the article was we haven't had a flare like that may be coming. And even the articles I read, we haven't had one that may be on the horizon the next 4 years like we've had in the last 200.
How dare you?
I know.
What's up, Wookie?
Well, I'm gonna make
Shags, how's it been? Nice to meet you.
Movies.
Yeah, you too, man. I saw you over on
I'm willing to turn it over
Ballbusters
to Kathy
tonight.
to do more. I have
A little bit.
story treatments of
How's everybody
7, 8,
doing?
and 9, and a bunch of other movies, and
What is
and
that
obviously
noise?
we have hundreds of books and
It's
comics and
maybe Wookiee's
Oh,
audio.
everything you could
Oh,
possibly
yeah.
imagine.
Had a fucking
He's
watching a video.
playing.
Oh, I was like,
It's
Who's
George
ta-
Lucas
is-
talking
is that-
about giving Kathleen Kennedy thousands of books, and yeah, I'm a nerd.
I thought there was like
Nerd.
God. What? Who's that? Oh man. No, thanks for joining, man. What's new?
Oh, not much. I'm like kind of enjoying Rachel Zegler's failure and
Ah.
a couple other things, man. It's just like God, we were right, weren't we?
Well, I'm
No.
not even surprised that that movie failed in that.
Well, yeah, so
it has
when
less to do with her and more to do with the fact that we're so far removed from the original trilogy. Like, who even remembers the Hunger Games at this point?
Well, they
And-
cut the ending in 2 parts, and that kind of like killed the movie.
Oh,
In
did
my-
they?
Yeah. So like the first one I thought was good. After that, it went supremely downhill very fast. I remember as far as my enjoyment, I worked a lot during those times.
Mhm.
So it took a lot for me to go to the movie theater. So, but yeah, like I'm not shocked. Now, if a Harry Potter movie dropped with Harry Potter in it, it would be a stellar thing. Now, if they brought Jennifer Lawrence back for another movie, it would probably do way better, even though, you know.
Yeah, if
No,
Jennifer Lawrence were in
no,
it,
no.
why not?
Because Jennifer Lawrence is so far out of the zeitgeist, she's doing raunchy rom-coms.
Yeah, but now,
Yeah,
but
As far
people
as I
know
know,
her
that movie
for.
did shit.
Yeah, people know her for that movie, though.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a better.
No.
It might not be a critical success or anything, but it would certainly be doing better than
No.
what this is doing.
It's what made her
Bonzo,
the first
are
female
you-
action hero.
Yeah,
Are you Lofty Pixel's older brother by any chance?
I think so. I think.
Wait,
I think
me?
that's what we're
Are you
gonna
talking to
say.
me?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, wow. I guess I'll take it, but I don't think so. Like that's a horribly offensive, but I like Lofty. So.
I'm sorry. I do like Lofty. I'm just picking.
No, I just the Hunger Games was such a zeitgeisty thing that was so independent of the main actress, and she got a whole career out of it, which good for her. But I'm just like going back in time, resurrecting people, doing all this other stuff. It's just kind of like,
See, I disagree. That trilogy was it like defined like an era of like books, storytelling, and then not so much movies. I thought the movies were not great, but
oh, there's
I mean,
so
it
many
did-
better books.
well, of course there are. But like, I mean, that those books were huge. They were in everybody's house, just like Twilight
Just
was
like
in everyone's.
Twilight,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was in the same time frame, and it put Jennifer Lawrence on the map. It put her in the place that she's in and gave her all of her future roles. And I think that I think the Zegler effect has been like, I mean, she's just an insufferable see you next
Cunt.
Tuesday. Yeah. And then on top of that, like, so that didn't help. But then
It didn't
the
help
movie
that
being
Zegler-
so far removed from its original release that like who cares? Like,
and the
we don't-
fact that nobody read the book that this is based on because
Right.
nobody really wanted another book. I mean, they're manufacturing it. And
Mhm.
Zegler is really not the problem with this movie from everything I've been told. She
Oh,
can
no,
actually
there's-
sing and she's
She didn't
not
help.
horrible in it. But
Yeah.
the fact that they made her the main marketing for it when it's not a movie about her, it's a movie about snow. That's kind of where they went off the rails. They put her up front on the marketing because she's the
make
it
it a
girl
woman
that they
in gay.
think
Yeah.
is it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They should have made it about Woody Harrelson's character, not Snow.
Yeah,
No.
that would have been awesome.
No,
honestly.
no,
Why?
I disagree.
Let's hear your
They-
shitty
if-
explanation as to why.
If they would have gone hard into the creation of Snow's character, or I think it's Donald Glover's character, that could have been good.
Donald
The
Sutherland.
Donald Sutherland?
Yeah, Sutherland.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Creation of a villain.
Well, they could have done both at the same time.
In some regards, like going from creating somebody who was kind of milquetoast to make him a villain, that could have tapped into the Joker market.
Well,
Like
no,
the
we
weird
already
new
had
Joker.
that movie with Chris Evans and the train car and the ice.
Oh,
No,
Snowpiercer?
no,
Snowpiercer.
that movie was shit. No,
I've heard good things
No.
about it.
I liked it.
no,
I actually
it
enjoyed
was
that movie.
terrible. No, it
There's
was
actually
awful.
a good conspiracy theory that's a sequel to Willy Wonka.
The Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
heard that. It was dog shit. I don't care.
I enjoyed that movie. I
This
like
is
a
like
lot of
being on with
dystopian
Lofty.
stuff, so I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Bonzo
no,
Pixels.
What's the movie
I
called?
already
again?
got
I
my
missed
one
it.
dose of
Wow.
Lofty on Wednesday.
Wow.
Snowpiercer.
I'm barely on here, and I'm already
Sorry.
a villain.
Metastep. It's called Snowpiercer. Is the one with Chris
Snowpiercer.
Evans.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Chris
pretty
Evans,
much
Tilda
it's a pretty
Swinton.
interesting movie. Like they're eating like the people on the train, and they're
Wait,
eating
were they
bugs.
cannibalizing there?
No,
Well, they process
they
them
were
into
turning
like
them
food
into
bars.
cubes.
I got so bored with that movie that I was just like, I don't care about
It's like
any
that-
of this.
That movie Alive, where they had to eat the people on the plane.
That
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
a movie.
Well,
that
that
was
was a
based
true
on
story.
a real event.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I saw it in a movie, so
Yeah.
it was
Okay.
a movie.
But
It's
yeah,
about
no,
the soccer team, right?
Snowpiercer. Yeah, that movie was to me was so stupid and so nonsensical and useless, and everybody praised it. I'm like, why?
Now I have to watch it.
It's actually a good dystopian story.
Okay. We will fight about that later.
It's way better than Elysium.
Oh
Elysium. I
God!
never saw Elysium. That's
No,
the Matt Damon
ignore,
one, right?
ignore.
Damon.
Everybody watch Elysium because the director did the robot movie.
iRobot?
No.
Huawei.
You Aussie guy. Jesus
Huawei,
Christ.
whatever.
Mad Max.
Is it the guy that
No,
did District
not-
9?
Yeah, District 9, yes.
Yeah, that guy Blomkamp. He's
Blomkamp, yeah.
brilliant.
Mhm. Oh no.
District 9 is probably like one of my favorite sci-fi dystopian
No,
movies
it
ever.
is modern days. It would be the most like shit upon like immigrant story, whatever thing. It was crap 20 years ago, maybe. It's still crap.
Oh,
It
the
was
dude
crap
from
back
District
then.
9's in it.
Shit.
Yeah,
Wait,
there's
who?
so he
Sharlto
uses a lot of the
Copley.
same actors. He did
Oh yeah, no, he
Shaft,
does.
which had Diane Ward in it, which I love.
Mhm.
Diane Ward, they're like the craziest music ever.
You know what that guy's
that
best
was
role
good.
is?
Yeah, he was good. Yeah.
The remake of the A Team.
Oh, yeah.
That guy.
Oh, yeah.
No,
he was
the
great in
music
that
for the
movie.
A-Team was good. Yeah.
I think Blomkamp's a good director. I think he was wasted on Gran Turismo. A lot of people had praises for it. I hadn't watched it yet.
I
Gran
haven't seen
Turismo is a
it either.
good
I don't
movie.
care.
I
no,
It was
really
a
like
good
it.
movie.
no, probably not. No.
Later. Um,
Wait, why does Bonzo think every movie is bad?
Because I'm horribly judgmental and a prick. So
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, that explains.
Gran Turismo for
it looks stupid.
It was good.
Well, my thing was the trailer showed like three different plots.
Mhm.
they're kind of so there's the father-son relationship that's going on. There's
Yeah.
I guess that's one story that's happening. The other one is obviously his racing career that he's trying to start up. I'm not sure what the third one may have been. I mean, he has his
You have
relationship
the father
is
son, the racing to get into the school,
yeah,
finishing the school, and then going into racing.
yeah.
Right. but also based on a true story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the guy that finished the Gran Turismo school from Sony didn't do shit.
Yeah, well, and they only go over,
won a
and
few
this
races.
doesn't really
They
paint
just
him
didn't
as
He
happen
won a race or
immediately.
two, but he hasn't won championships or anything like that. Yeah.
And this only, I mean, that he failed, I think, every time except, well, in the movie, in his last attempt, he finally got like 4th place in order to get his card. And I don't even think, did he win a race or did he just
In the movie? Yes, they have him win.
Was it okay.
After they have the sequence breaking thing where they had to crash.
Right.
Which did not it happened in real life, but it did not happen at that time point.
Right. I figured as much. Yeah. I was like, man, this is really lining up really conveniently. But
yeah. I mean, they took some creative license with that to make it a movie that is got some entertaining value to it.
Now
I mean, you can't have a racing movie without somebody getting into a wreck and having to overcome it.
Right.
The TV show that PlayStation put out was actually watchable. There was some exciting points in it. And that was cool that they brought people in that did Gran Turismo. I think Microsoft could do the same thing with the new Forza and promote their shit that way. Because I mean, so I got guys at work that have like full, like triple curve monitors, like $1,000 steering wheels, gas and brake pedals, and they think they're driving these. And I will say, these guys think they're driving real cars. But when you go from a temperature change of 10 degrees and your tires stick and they don't stick, that's where they need to learn. That is that's the learning curve.
Right.
Because I'm a huge race car guy. Like,
yeah, no, it's
I grew up working on cars, so
for it being a video game movie, like my expectations were low, but they exceeded my expectations like pretty well. Like it just didn't feel like a lot of these other movies that coming out where I mean they didn't make him like a weird, like they didn't emasculate this kid, you know, at all. It just seemed like a really normal movie, a kid trying to overcome like he's really good in this arena, but then he gets humbled, you know, like in more ways than one. And then having to overcome those obstacles and then, you know, developing a relationship with his father. I'm like, all this stuff is great. It's all good cinema. It's good writing. The effects were really cool. They blended like the car coming together.
They used drone footage to actually capture the cars going down the courses.
Well, that's what's like Forza and Gran Turismo. Like they drive the cars around the track with lasers on the cars. So they pick up everything. They also fly drones over top with the lasers and stuff. So like when you play Forza and Gran Turismo, you're basically on the track. Plus, I think they take they call it a 5-rig system where the car is on a platform and all 4 wheels are on a platform to simulate the actual how the car feels on the track. They take track data so it feels the same. So I haven't played the new Forza. I've been wanting to because car nerd, but I'm pissed off they took downhill away from us after Forza 3. I can just sit there and drift that for hours. But yeah, I mean, nobody said it was woke or broke or anything like that. They just said a lot of people said it was okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think Neil Blomkamp belongs in the sci-fi genre.
Yeah. He does. He's one of the best.
Yeah. District 9, like I'll still sit down and watch that movie. It blew my mind. Yep. And I really wish he would make a second part to that.
Yeah, people have been waiting on that for 15 years.
No sequel. No sequel.
They left it pretty open-ended, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did, but
they should make a sequel. They should. No, they should.
They should absolutely make a sequel. And then they should make they should just make it a trilogy, but they should reverse all that and make him a human again. But instead when he goes back to being a human, he becomes a woman. That's what they should do.
And he gets the genetics out of a lightsaber at the end and says, "I'm Rey Skywalker."
Yeah.
Oh man.
You know what else was a great movie this year?
What?
Also video game based. Tetris. That is still my movie of the year.
I
Wait,
didn't
there was
see
a
that.
Tetris
that
movie?
was like
Yes.
that
Was
was
that one with,
loosely based on
Matt
facts,
Damon?
though.
Hold on one
It's
second.
not
Let me
Matt
see if
Damon.
this is
It's
Oh God, who's this?
Funny Pump. I'm getting an error message. Not an error message, but I'm getting a message saying
Funny Pump.
that-
You want to invite him?
quiet. It says
Hello.
it says that you're on Android Chrome, which has a bug that causes echo. So make sure if you have headphones on, make sure you have headphones because that's going to remove that.
How do
Funny
I
Pump's
sound?
on their. They're on the phone.
Yeah,
You
sounds
sound
good
fine.
to me.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, they said Tetris was loosely based on true facts.
Yes.
No.
It's the
No.
story of yes, it is. It's the story of how Tetris was brought out of the Soviet Union. It's very. I mean, they've added a lot to it. They've made it more of a like spy thriller type thing, but it is the story of how Nintendo and basically how the licensing was going because the Soviets didn't license anything out. But
Anything
there were copies
Brahma
going out.
says is a Soviet conspiracy at this point.
Yeah. So the game was going out all over the world, but there was no actual licensing. So the story is of the guy who's trying to do this startup company, and he's trying to license Tetris, and he eventually gets it over to Nintendo for the Game Boy. But it's him having to deal with the KGB and everybody else in Moscow, and he has to make multiple trips over there. And actually, the bad guys in the movie, you'd recognize the daughter now. I can't remember what the dad's name is, but the dad and
Donald.
the son. No, it's Ghislaine Maxwell's family is who were the corporate
Really?
magnates
Oh,
that were
Jesus
trying to fight
Christ.
for the rights to Tetris against this guy.
I thought they were Israeli.
They
Is
could
that
be,
Russians?
but they're from Britain, I believe.
Yeah.
No, it's a competing party trying to get the rights at the same time. This guy is.
They're not Russian.
It was a great
It
movie.
doesn't,
Me
it
and
doesn't
Tom
look
both
right
thought
without
movie
the
of the year.
cigarette and the smoking jacket. I'm just gonna say.
I can put on the smoking jacket. I just got to go find it.
Well, go do it.
No, stay comfy.
I wasn't
Stay
planning on.
comfy, Brian.
I want to see what
being on another
Fumpy
stream
Pump
tonight.
wants to say.
This is not a stuffy formal stream. This is just a
Yeah,
chill
no.
hoodie stream. Speaking of which, do I have?
No, there's no hoodie. You're gonna get hot. No, do it.
Yeah, I'm
Don't.
not putting a hoodie
Don't.
on. I'm like,
Yeah, don't
it's
do
like-
No,
it.
no. I'm just saying. No, now he went in to get the smoking jacket. God damn it.
Yeah. Good. I hope he.
Just saying,
he's
every
away
time
for,
I
like-
see him, he's got it on.
I hope he's gone for like 10 minutes. Funny Pump. What do you got to say?
So does that mean we have to boycott Tetris now? Because damn, that was a good game.
No, perfect game.
That's how I lost my Game Boy. My mom and my dad could run nines all the way across the score.
Mhm. Your mom and your who?
My mom and my dad.
Wow.
I never had my Game Boy because they took it from me.
Wow.
It's like Super Mario Brothers 3, or was it Super Mario Brothers World? And Dr. Mario is how I lost my original NES. My
Wow.
mom just took that shit over.
Your parents are awesome.
My mom is awesome. My dad's gay. Literally.
I mean,
Oh,
okay.
Damn.
He's just in the closet. I just put it out there.
they're
mean, that's
making
fine.
they're making a horror movie for Thanksgiving. Is that what I'm seeing here?
That
Oh my
actually
God. Is
came
it a
out.
turkey killing white people? I
No,
will
wait,
fucking watch that.
Wasn't
Um,
that a spoof trailer on Grindhouse like
It
back in the
was.
There
day?
he is. There he is. Look, he's looking all sexy.
Yeah, there.
No,
Nice,
I'm
there
not
was
putting on a tie.
there's
Yes.
a guy followed Jeremy, I think his name is. He covered it today. It's really good.
Wait, what?
There's a streamer I like, Jeremy's. I can't remember what his stream name is. I gotta look it up. He's actually pretty popular, but he reviewed Thanksgiving and it was actually really good. He
Wow.
wanted them to bring in the Grindhouse feel, but it was Eli Roth. There's only a little bit of the crazy gore, but he gave it a pretty good review.
Okay.
I tell you what, I watched a horror movie recently that had no gore in it, and I was actually shocked. It was pretty amazing. It was FNAF.
what Five Nights
Five
at
Nights
Freddy?
at Freddy's.
Oh,
I've
no
heard
gore.
that's
Now
crap.
I knew nothing about the lore.
Mm-hmm.
It was what, PG-13 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a fairly decent horror movie.
Oh my
That-
God! You have such
that
poor taste,
means-
Wookie. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you've got terrible taste from everything I've heard.
My daughters liked it, but they
Mm.
grew up on the game.
I don't-
do have
that-
Freddy Krueger tattooed on my forearm, and I do have Pinhead tattooed on the inside of my arm.
All right.
Freddy
Oh,
is the
that's good.
best villain.
Freddy was the best until Nightmare 4.
Oh, which one
Yeah.
was 4?
It was after Dream Warriors.
Yeah.
No,
New
Dream. No.
Nightmares.
No.
New
Fuck
Nightmare was really good.
You. New
I
Nightmare
will
was
accept
good.
New Nightmare. Freddy vs.
But
Jason
Dream
was
Warriors was great. Screw you.
Funny
The
Comp,
worst
unmute
is,
and
fun.
jump
No, I
in.
said after, not after Dream Warriors.
No. The worst was the second one with the weird gay kid who couldn't find who he was and he killed everybody. That was
but
the
you
worst
had
one.
Freddy like slicing himself out of that kid's body. That was fucking epic.
That was, but that was the worst one. But it was a good movie. But yeah, no, all of them are
Yeah.
good. Dream Warriors is amazing. So
Even when it's a yeah, it's a no. Yeah,
But yeah, I liked FNAF. I know nothing about except my best friend's little kids were talking about FNAF all the time. Never. I went to look up lore after I watched the movie, and everything's like 10 to 15 hour videos
no,
on
you
the
should
lore of FNAF.
you should play the game. I've heard that the movie does nothing to compare to the game.
Yeah, but I refuse to play retro games. I
Can't. Wow.
I love KOTOR, but I can't sit and play KOTOR right now.
Oh, wait. You say KOTOR like Knights of the Republic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
that got canceled.
The
No,
problem with
The remake of
FNAF.
it got canceled today.
good.
the problem with FNAF is that it wastes a lot of time on itself, and they deviate so far from like real horror elements from the game that could have made the movie much scarier. But you spent, I don't know. I just don't think the movie worked, and everyone is like, oh my God, it's so good. It made a lot of money, great. But I think as far as a cinematic achievement goes, it's very low on any list.
Well, that's a lot of horror movies.
Yeah,
No,
but there's movies like one of my favorites of all time. Well, one of my two favorites of all time, The Purge and The Strangers. Like both of those,
God,
like
so
just
good.
like The Strangers works really well because I mean there's not a whole lot of dialogue in it, but you're totally creeped out and freaked out the whole time. You know, the production value is pretty good, but
It's
I don't know,
very
man.
good. Yeah.
But even I don't know. There's a way to make movies on a low budget, be faithful to lore.
The
and
Strangers to me was really, really scary because these people were evil. Like they didn't have a reason, they didn't have a rhyme. And when I think it was the wife who asks one of them, well, "Why are you doing this?" And they were like, "Because you came home."
Yeah, because you're
Like,
home.
Wait,
just
which movie
crippling.
is this?
That's
Strangers.
The Strangers.
The
Yeah.
Strangers.
Oh yeah, no.
I'll have to check that movie out.
Yeah,
It's
no,
the only
that
thing they
movie
say, I
is
think, the whole game.
amazing.
Or
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah, The Strangers is great. Yeah.
I forget. It was a movie to expose the like how evil people can really be. I think that one's also loosely based on a true story. I don't know exactly what it's based on, but
It was, but yeah, it was tapping into a modern zeitgeist horror that was existing at the time. If you're home, you're fucked. And that was so good. Strangers is great. Yeah. Shags' ones, I hate to admit it, those two were amazing movies. So
yeah, it doesn't get the credit it deserves. I don't think. Like people always overlook it in like horror discussions, and you know they'll gravitate to. I mean, slashers are, and that's the thing. Like slashers, I don't think. I mean, they're scary, but they don't scare me in the way that like The Strangers scares me, or like The Purge. Like what would happen if people said tomorrow, like, hey, we're just gonna let crime be legal for a day? Like, wait, what? Like, you see the worst parts of humanity? Like,
So Portland,
Well, and,
Chicago,
and slashers,
Yeah.
you end up cheering for the fucking
Seattle.
bad guy.
Yeah,
Well,
sometimes
that's all horror movies. Is they?
Well, no,
they
not
root-
all horror. Like The Purge, you're not.
No,
there's
you
several,
are.
Several the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You're not cheering for Leatherface. You're not.
Leatherface.
Oh, really?
You're not.
No, you know Leatherface. What's the
Now
name of
that
the
you've
character?
seen all the movies and you know how it works, yes.
No. What
But
are
when
the
you
name-
first watch it, you're like, bitch, don't go in the house with all the chainsaws. What the hell are you doing?
What are the name of the other characters in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
that
It
doesn't hold
matter
up
because
here.
they'll die.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Yeah.
Now you're just trolling.
Well, no.
Yeah.
It's
Wookie, did you see Sleepaway Camp?
No, I have not seen Sleepaway Camp. I need to watch that one too.
You should.
Yeah, you do.
But
wait, what was I being dismissed by?
No, I was saying like you're not rooting for Leatherface at all. You're totally rooting for the people to get out.
Well, no, you're rooting for them, but you remember the other
Well,
characters.
yeah, because it's Leatherface. Like, it's like
Because that's
you know.
what goes on from movie to movie.
Because
Not
that's
the
what those
characters
movies are
that's-
about.
but
what
that's where
stinks
Rob
with
Zombie
you.
screwed up with his horror series.
No,
Dr. Satan.
which
The whole thing was alluding to House of 1,000 Corpses was alluding to Dr. Satan. You got to see him at the end. And then we got the Devil's Rejects. We got nothing on Dr. Satan.
Well,
Yeah.
it's because he went a different direction because he got so much abuse from, I think, Warner Brothers with that. So
Yeah, but he's supposed to be an independent filmmaker. He's a rock star. He can do whatever he wants, right?
no, okay.
But he got a skate park closed by his house because he got tired of the noise.
That's actually close to where I lived. My mom used to see him at like the local things. I've heard about this because he used to live close to where my mom lives.
Yeah.
No,
but
Rob Zombie, I was a huge fan of him since I was 13.
So-
He's a big fan of horror movies. He wanted to do his own things. He fell into the weird zeitgeist of stuff. He lost Dr. Satan because nobody gave a shit.
Oh,
And he
no, everybody
focused
gave a
on-
shit. He just wanted to cast his wife and everything.
Yeah, who's
Well,
the worst actress I've ever seen. Like,
Yeah, she was
kudos
not
to him
getting
for
liquor,
putting
and
her
that
in,
was it.
but Sherry Moon is like the worst person to center your film around.
No. Baby was creepy as fuck in like 2 or 3 movies.
I've never baby.
But-
Wait, what?
That's what he called her in. I think this was her name in the original one.
Devil's Rejects.
Devil's
Oh.
Rejects, the one
Thousand
before
Corpses,
that.
Thousand.
Yeah, Thousand Corpses.
and
She was
so
Baby.
he went that route instead of actually exploring his mythos.
But
made
he
another
wanted
mythos.
her to come in. She was the mom in his remake of Halloween. that he
and she
did.
sucked.
She wasn't great.
She was
But
horrible in
there-
the monster.
there's
She's an
always-
awful actress. There's no
No.
defending Sherry Moon. I'm sorry. Like she is the worst person again to center your film around. She was bad in 31 or whatever the fuck
She-
that film was.
She
And that
was
was
a
a whole-
go-go dancer that he fell in love with, and nepotism kicked in, and it did what it did. That's
Yeah.
why
Yeah,
you
it
don't
still means
have
it's a bad film.
heroes.
Yeah.
I know.
It's-
I did not like House of 1,000 Corpses. I thought it was shit.
Thousand Corpses
really?
was great. I mean,
It was
she
the
played
best
the
of the-
perfect role there.
No,
And
no,
it was the
that movie.
best. Yeah.
That movie was
Halloween
off
was
shock.
his best
That one
movie.
wasn't that good.
Oh,
Wait,
when Sid
sorry,
comes in
funny
with the
fact.
fried chicken shit and fucking you got Dr. Satan at the end of it.
No,
Oh
it
my
was
God,
No,
that is
House of
Texas
1,000
Chainsaw Massacre
Corpses.
times 1,000.
no.
That movie.
It was a prequel to Texas Chainsaw. It was a.
Did you read that somewhere? Did he say that?
No, I watched
So
it.
that's something you made up in your head.
No, I watched it when the fucking movie came out, and I saw a lot of.
So it's
horror
something
movies.
you made up in your head.
You're
I mean,
inferring?
Everything.
You're inferring that this is a
everything
prequel
is-
to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And we should have got
everything-
Dr. Satan for movie 2 instead of
Oh wow,
instead of
the
fucking-
weird
Devil's
shriveled
Rejects.
corpse who was walking around with a buzzsaw, who was in the movie for about 3 seconds.
But that's
Yeah,
what the whole
no,
movie was
I
about.
no, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I watched the
Okay,
movie when it
let's
came
move
out.
on to something more
Okay.
not
Wait.
fighting.
Can I ask
Wow.
Um,
All right.
if you guys seen Lords of Salem?
No.
I sadly didn't see that.
I got mixed. I put on a poll, but I only had like 5 people answer, but they were like, it was 50-50. Yes, it's a good movie. No, it's a bad movie.
Is that Rob Zombie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it was. It was between the.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think
Yeah.
once again, Sherry Moon is the star of it.
Yeah,
No,
I think she is.
She
yeah.
literally was the penultimate lead of that one of all the other ones.
So,
So probably not worth it.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I get like casting your wife and loving your wife and all that, but like, I don't know, man. There comes a time where I think you just need to be honest, be like, sweetie, why don't you sit this one out? I'm thinking about going this way with it. Like it's, I don't know.
Well, you put her in for a small part.
Rob Zombie has a lot of money, so he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, but there's I guess like I mean I guess it's like
having a lot of money
just
and making
make the argument that Warner Brothers controlled him before.
No, they didn't. They tried, but they failed, sort of.
You said that was the reason he switched and went away from that character to a different character, because Warner Brothers was forcing him to. Now he's got enough money, he can do whatever he wants.
I don't think I said that.
Yeah, that was what you argued against Wookiee.
No, he wanted to do whatever he wanted to do, and they fought him, and he keeps trying to do whatever the fuck he wants, and he plays around in the world.
I don't know.
But
I seen him live about 3 years ago, and the guy can't fucking sing worth a shit. Everything's synthesized. It's fuck. I watched him and Marilyn Manson, and Marilyn Manson put on 10 times better show than he did.
I think it's his age, because when I saw him, when I saw him in '99, when I saw him in '99, it was one of the best shows I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was Ozfest '99, and it was like
White Zombie kicked fucking ass.
Yeah.
Well, no, it did. Yeah, no, White Zombie is definitely better than Rob Zombie, but I just think he's old now, and he's like vegan and shit. Like, I don't know if that was like been his whole life, but
no,
he's like 5'2".
He got derailed before the veganism shit. Yeah.
But no, yeah, I mean, I won't argue. White Zombie's definitely better, but it was
tends to happen with rock stars.
So I will say this.
Yeah.
My brother called me one day. He's like, "You're not going to believe this." So my brother runs a truck roadside company or whatever, and he's like, "We got a call for a bus that had a blown out tire, so we went out there and changed tire." And the guy that went out there and did it, he's like, "Yeah, it was some guy who was fucking short as fuck, said he was a metal singer or whatever." He's like, he invited me on, gave me water, gave me a sandwich, did all this shit. Turns out it was fucking Rob Zombie.
That's awesome.
Actually, here's the big question: who's his brother? What's his band's name?
Powerman 5000.
Yeah, Powerman 5000.
Yeah.
No, the reason Powerman 5000 got big is because Rob Zombie sang on his album. Spider is his fucking name.
No.
What's up, LG?
Spider's album, Powerman, was really good. Their second album was weak, and their third album was even weaker.
Yeah.
No, their second album, their first album was executively produced by Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie's on like half of the tracks.
Yep.
No, he was not.
He's backing vocals for most of the tracks. So you take like Steel Panther. Steel Panther's album with the fucking Death to All But Metal. Corey Taylor is the backing track on 90% of all that shit.
Oh, that's right. That's when they did that shit. Oh god.
Yeah.
Steel Panther was a popular metal.
You take what is the one band
thing
with the girl lead singer that's fucking? She's got the rough voice. Oh damn, I can't remember their name.
No, that's not a rough voice.
Like fucking.
I missed the misery. Fucking. Oh shit, I can't remember their name. But Corey Taylor is a producer on that album. Oh, they got big, super fucking quick. XM radio fucking picked them up, and then local radio picked them up.
That's because these bigger people wanted to back others they liked, and they backed them up, and they couldn't survive on their own. That's kind of sad, but it's whatever.
Big rock and metal bands, the lead singers just become producers and fucking pick people.
Well, I mean, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember the fucking name of that band. It's not Flyleaf. Shit.
Is it Lacuna Coil?
Life.
No,
no,
not Laguna
Like,
Coil.
Laguna
It's the
Coil
one
was
that does I
somebody
Miss
else.
the Misery.
Paramore.
The Way You Look at Me.
No,
fucking-
That would be
it was
Paramore.
not a band that was very well known.
Yeah, you take like Edema. Edema had a good first album. Fucking Jonathan Davis was backing on half of the tracks and also the producer.
True. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot
Hailstorm
about
was
that.
I Miss
And
the
then he
Misery.
abandoned them their second, and they fell off completely. So.
Wookie, I Miss the Misery was Hailstorm.
Hailstorm, yes. Hailstorm, their producer was Corey
yeah.
Taylor.
Okay.
Mhm.
That now they did a live show and got picked up by XM, and Corey Taylor picked them up.
Mhm. And they fell off completely because
Yeah,
they
they're from
couldn't-
Baltimore. They're like from near my hometown.
Well, nobody in Baltimore is worth shit. So
Oh, I can tell you right now, fucking Lizzie Hale can sing her fucking ass off.
wait,
Yeah,
Lindsay
she's-
Hell, is that from what band?
Hailstorm.
Is that?
Hailstorm.
Oh
They're
God.
still touring. They're still doing lots of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, she's done country, she's done
My
pop.
sister's
she's done,
seen Hailstorm like 6 or 7
Wait,
times. She's
country
obsessed with
and
it.
pop and metal. Wow.
Yeah,
She's
she's like been on award shows and done shit with people.
Oh,
yeah.
she's stretched so hard away from where she started. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, the bitch has a voice. Like that's like saying Christina Aguilera can't fucking sing, is saying Lindsay Hailstorm can't sing.
I will say, Christina Aguilera can't sing. So.
Oh my god, do you not listen to Aretha Franklin? Aretha Franklin and Christina Aguilera are like the same person.
I've listened.
Is this guy
to
like a
Aretha.
literal troll? He's just going to disagree with
No,
everything.
I've listened to Aretha,
Yes.
but I can disagree.
Yes.
You compare fucking her to Aretha, like that is.
Yeah. Christina
horrifying.
Aguilera has a 400-pound black woman inside of her body.
Oh,
She does have a spectacular
And at
voice.
times she
Yes.
has been a
she's got a
400-pound
good
white woman.
voice, but not
Yes.
Yeah.
that
You
good.
even have
No.
Phil That Remains, like the lead singer of All That Remains, swears up and down Taylor Swift is the greatest songwriter ever.
Well,
that's horrifying.
I guess dollar for dollar. Yeah.
I mean, she's written
She's
some
not bad.
hits. I liked her better when she was country and then she went pop. I mean,
I agree.
I like fucking. I also like fucking Kid Rock better when he was rock and not fucking country and then pop.
I mean, true.
Kid Rock was like rap first.
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
he was like rap rock. That was like new metal.
Well, that was the beginning, but yeah, no.
Well,
now
like,
he's
if
Ball
just-
to the
I
Ball
think
was
if you
fucking
go back
badass.
and listen to like his like underground stuff, it was like pure rap.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
he
then
wanted to be Eminem.
No, he was part of the rap rock stage, which is really good.
Well, yeah, when he
He
got,
sang before the first
when he got
album.
recognition, he was doing the rap rock
Yeah.
thing.
And now he's doubling down on Bud Light.
Now he doesn't do shit. He just walks out with Trump with fucking
Yeah.
what's his
He's like his
fucking
bodyguard
name?
now.
I
with,
will say this. I will say this. I've seen him twice in concert.
Mhm.
Once was Cypress Hill. Once was Lincoln Park. He plays every instrument on stage with extreme precision.
Oh no, he's talented
Wow.
as fuck. Yeah,
He's talented as shit.
but he's a
Like
dumb.
he'll go
shit,
play
yeah.
the drums. He's like, "Oh, this is my blues guitarist." He'll rip off a blues riff, and he's like, "Oh, this is my metal guitarist." And he'll just wrap his arms around him and like start playing fucking Slayer and shit.
Wait, what's wrong with Slayer?
There's nothing.
Nothing.
I've seen him fucking 3 times.
I don't know. I'm sure you
Okay.
could find something wrong with it though.
Me?
No, they fucking good.
Oh, wow,
Oh,
you want-
fucking-
Do you want to fight?
Kerry
Shaq?
King's a fucking liberal.
Wait, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I love Slayer. Fuck you.
Okay.
All right,
Holy
we
shit, we found
can agree
something.
on.
We found something.
I like a
that we-
lot of stuff, but you got people who here are simping for dumb shit. So I'm gonna
We're
fight
not
with them.
simping, it's just
Oh
honest
my
opinion.
god, you are literally making me lofty. I hate this.
I'm
No,
sorry.
No.
No,
No.
you're making yourself off.
You're doing it all on your own.
Shags, you can
Oh,
change
Always
his
said was we
God.
like Gran Turismo and we like this or we like that. Nope. Nope. Nope.
I gotta fight being a lofty.
Like,
I gotta
so
fight
there's
being a
things I
lofty.
haven't seen, and I'm interested on people's opinions on that. I know Shags didn't like F&AF, and I brought it up because I wanted his opinion on it. But I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
gonna argue him to fucking death about it. I
No,
thought
you
it was a fun
should.
film.
no, you
What?
should. You should
No,
fight
why?
Shags. Why? Because it's funny.
Wait.
It-
What was the question?
On
He wants to
FNAF,
I
fight
said
the
that
you
reason
I
on-
he
brought
brought it up.
F&AF up because I know you didn't like it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy.
and I
yeah.
wanted your opinion on it.
My opinion on
because it helps to have. So next time I
Yeah.
watch it, your opinion will be there in my head.
Yes.
I just think that I just don't think it's a good movie. I don't think it's a good horror movie. I think there was a couple of decent moments that I wasn't even scared. Like I mean I guess I kind of jumped.
Well, it's a
but
kids horror movie.
Yeah, it was PG-13.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But
you
do
could
you watch
still-
any
Teens and
modern
tweens.
horror movies and get scared now?
My,
now
my,
you're a
my
grown
daughter's
adult?
10 and she loves FNAF and she didn't even want to see the movie.
Oh, wow.
Oh, mine
But
saw
no,
it a few
so,
times.
So, as honest opinion, as a grown adult, how many times do you get scared watching a horror movie?
Oh, dude, like I mean, every time I watch The Strangers, my skin crawls. When I watch like I mean, I get scared a fair amount. Like I mean, it might be jump scares sometimes because might not be expecting something, but like Strangers, The Strangers legitimately like gets under my skin and bothers me.
Wait, which one is The Strangers?
It's the
one
one
you
That's the
said
guy with
was
the
so
weird
great
mask,
earlier.
isn't it?
yeah.
Wait, who? What?
What?
The
You were
So I'm
saying-
gonna have to
The one
watch
we
The
discussed
Strangers.
earlier.
But
Yeah.
like 90% of horror movies, like you'll get like the cringe, like creepy feel, but you're not like fucking terrified like you were when you were a kid.
I know the last movie I got scared at
yeah,
was
I guess
The
you're
Woman
right.
in Black.
Actually,
I'd be like, dude, like Nightmare on Elm Street. That's why I have the tattoo. Like I
Oh,
literally
good.
had nightmares from it.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
literally terrified me. And I would
Pumpkinhead
one-
gave me nightmares when I was a kid.
Yeah.
actually,
Or-
the most terrified I've been as an adult was the movie Fall that came out last year.
Fall?
The one where the climbers get stuck on the top of that radio tower.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus
I'm not
Christ.
good with heights, and I mean it's not a horror. It is a horror movie, I guess, but it's not like a horror movie traditional.
Yeah, that one was good.
It
It was on Stars.
it had me like my arms and legs were so tense I had to pause it and go take a break
Mm.
because I was starting to cramp up. I had my my fists so tight because it just made me nervous the whole movie.
Is that the
Because
one
Because
with
if
the
you
two
don't
girls
like
on the
heights
tower?
particularly,
yep.
yeah.
That
If you don't
reminds me
particularly
of-
like heights, that one will really get you.
Have you
I
ever
hate
seen?
fucking heights.
I think it's
Yeah,
called.
this one will get you then.
I think it's called Frozen. That was people stuck on a ski lift.
That sounds awful.
Oh no, it was terrifying.
No, it was bad. It was awful. It was so bad. It was not good.
Wait, are we thinking about the same fucking movie?
Yeah, it was
the-
it was so bad. How could you fucking think that movie was good?
The
Wait,
guy's name was Bonzo
which-
Pixels, and he's like, "Am I lofty?"
Wait, which movie are you
Jesus,
thinking about?
Frozen.
Yeah, looking up. There was one where they were stuck on a ski lift and they had to jump off and they were eaten by wolves.
It's because he didn't land right.
Yeah, John
No,
Buried with
you
Ryan
can't.
Reynolds was
If
pretty.
you fall off of a ski lift, you can't fall right ever.
Yeah, but you're falling into 20 feet of snow. Roll with it.
Yeah, no. One of them tried to jump off and they got
Tuck
eaten,
and roll.
and they were just like, yeah, it was.
depends.
All right, you guys are fucking memeing now. Fuck all of you.
My kids
You've been
love
memeing
Frozen.
the whole time.
I can't tell if you are, dude.
I can't tell if he's serious or not, or just talking shit.
No, it was actually a movie. I think it was called Frozen before the actual Disney movie came out.
There's
It
also
it
an
was
anime,
a
I
movie
think it's
about
called
people.
Frozen. It does like hot upskirts and
No,
shit
they
that
went
make
up a
you see the
ski
Power
lift
Angels.
that got stuck, and they were up there and they were freezing, and one of them fell off, and they got eaten by wolves, and it was like the jaws of a ski lift. It was a terrible fucking movie, but it was actually
No, it
pretty
was good, dude. That was such a good movie. How could you say it was bad?
Wow, you prick.
It was 63% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well,
Yeah, a great
Hey,
movie.
that's a win
great
nowadays.
film.
I'm
Cinematic.
gonna
nobody
cash back that shit.
cares what Rotten Tomatoes has to say.
But
Dude,
The-
dude, dude,
The last
Shags,
movie
what the
that
fuck
scared
was
the
that
shit
shit
out
the
of
other
me
night?
was The Fourth Kind. I watched that in the dark by myself, and that I was legit like afraid.
Which movie?
The Fourth Kind.
Is that with?
Oh yeah, that was creepy. Yeah,
Is that with
yeah.
Gabriel
The
Levy?
Aliens done properly is very scary. And I'll even say
Possession
too.
too.
Yeah, Possession. Yeah. So like a movie that actually genuinely creeped me out, and I think I might get some crap for this from you guys, but the what's it called? Us. Like Us was a very unsettling movie to watch. Like the ending wasn't great, but like the lead up to the end was quite unsettling, and it made me uncomfortable. And it probably would again if I watched it. What's that?
Would you consider that a thriller?
Yeah.
Psychological thriller.
I would, yeah.
Maybe.
I was creeped out.
Psychological. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's not horror technically, but it's
really.
Well, I mean, it depends on
your
how
scoop brained out and replaced by weird, like waspy fucks. Like it's a strange, weird kind of horror-esque movie.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It's like it's psychological for sure. But I don't know if I would put it in thriller. I would probably put it as psychological horror, honestly, because it's not gore, but like there is a couple of like weird moments. But yeah, it was just that movie creeped me out. It made my skin crawl. The
guy in the hat had blood dripping. That's horror.
Right. If there's blood, yeah, he had a hangnail. Definitely horror.
Yeah. Yep.
The other one that I saw that it didn't really scare me so much. I did get like one jump scare, but like I think it was just like all the blood. Like me and my wife, our ex-wife now, left the theater with like anxiety. Was Evil Dead the remake?
Oh, that was gross. It
was very good.
It was just gross.
I just refused to watch it again because of my whatever PTSD or whatever.
Oh right. Yeah, but that was just gross.
The Evil Dead remake, it was good, and I agree. Yes.
No, it wasn't good. It was just gross.
Oh my god!
One from this year?
No, it was shit. It was like, god damn it!
Yeah, the Evil Dead remake was shit.
I'm becoming lofty, but it was not good. It was just gross.
Yeah, I got bored like halfway through. Yeah, that one was not good.
Yeah, I guess maybe because me and her were watching it in a theater by ourselves, and it was like pitch black.
Yeah, I can see that.
And you had the sound in those theaters, you know, it's so big. It's like it's immersive, you know.
No, it pulled from the original Evil Dead, but then it horribly derailed.
Yeah, it was
just
different.
being gross, and it was just like, okay, it stopped being scary. Now it's just nasty.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But yeah, no, it stopped being scary, and it was just kind of like, oh wow, now it's just people biting through things and capitalizing on the worst parts of horror now.
Wookie, you're muted if you're trying to talk to us.
Yeah, so you're talking about New Evil Dead, right?
Yeah.
So I was out with Mom. Where's my black shirt? I want to wear it for the protest.
Wait, which Evil Dead? There was
the newest one.
No, I think he's talking about the one from the cabin.
The one from the cabin is okay. It's not great. It's not as good as 2.
I think he's talking about that one. No, I think he's talking about the one that
it was like
remade.
Did a girl from Suburbia that played fucking Ash.
No,
and it ended with fucking Bruce Campbell going groovy.
Well, no, I don't think he's going with that. I think he's going with the one that was in the cabin.
Why don't we just have him tell us which one he's going with?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because the one from the cabin is the girl from Suburbia, and you had Bruce Campbell at the end going at the end of the credits going groovy.
I think
I know my Evil Dead shit.
Right. I believe you. I think it had to be the 2013 one, I think.
Right. That's the one that's in where she like rips her hand off under the car, jams a chainsaw on. Yes. Like that was okay. It was fine. It wasn't as good as Evil Dead 2, but it wasn't spectacular. It was still a fun movie. If they'd have brought
not as good as Evil Dead 2. Wow.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to replicate fucking perfection. Fucking Evil Dead 2 is fucking amazing. Do you want to see my fucking left calf? I had Bruce Campbell like cutting his fucking hand off, his face covered in fucking blood.
But that's on your calf?
I've never been asked.
Yeah, it's on my
for
calf.
someone
It
to
looks
see their
fucking
left
sweet as
calf.
fuck. If I shave my leg, it looks like it's fucking wet with blood.
Kind of
That's
hot. Show me that left calf, you bitch.
I got to share some tattoo photos. The right calf's all fucking Star Wars.
Damn.
Host.
Which, by the way, Kenobi ruined my shit because I have like Vader with the fucking mask slash.
All right, have a good night. I'm just kidding.
What the fuck?
Very soon, though. Very soon.
Yeah,
No, so show us your dick. I mean, your right calf.
I can't. I'm not doing that. My shit's not shaved right now.
I'm just kidding. Don't show us anything.
It didn't bother
You have to
Gavin.
prep
I
next-
showed
for
I
next
showed a
time.
kid in parts my nipple rings. He's like, "Oh my god, you have nipple rings?" I'm like, "How old are you?" He's like, "I'm 25." I'm like, "Well, you're a year older than my nipple rings, so shut the fuck up."
That's why I love doing these. Does Bonzo not realize he's muted? He's probably still talking like, "Why are these fucking guys talk?" Everyone keeps
Oh,
talking over me.
no.
Actually, it's kind of more enjoyable right now.
Is Bonzo like a lofty AI that he generated? Okay, he's coming out very programmed.
I
He
think he's
disagrees,
here just to
disagrees, and
troll.
then likes. And then
Wait,
disagree,
did
disagree,
you
and likes.
mute me? Have I been arguing this entire time and nobody's heard me?
Yep.
You're
Yeah,
muted.
yeah, pretty much
Wow.
same thing as if you have your
You
mic
must
on.
no. You must have hit mute. I didn't hit mute.
No, I did like 20 minutes ago. I unmuted and it's yeah.
You
So-
must have hit a
Muted
button
when
on
you
your,
played the
on your
video.
keyboard. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah. No, it must have been a button because no one muted you.
All right. Well, whoever's talking about what he's arguing about with the Evil Deads is retarded. He's talking about the old one from like 2012, 2014.
We've
He's-
already established.
Yeah, we established
that's
that.
what he was
Yeah,
talking
I know.
about.
That's what I
are we?
was saying.
Oh.
So you're just telling meta stuff he's retarded.
Well, no,
That's what we're unmuting
no,
for.
I'm actually backing meta at this point. So
I mean, I am
Yeah,
retarded. so.
Compared to the new movie, like the 2013, 2014 movie is fucking amazing.
well, no, I've heard the new hotel one is really good, but the one before that was
Oh god,
dog
mute
shit.
this motherfucker.
Oh, do it! I please.
Oh
mute
my
me
god.
again.
Let me get my black shirt for the protest, Mom. I don't know where it's at.
That's
Oh,
That's
racist.
all
well,
I have to
find it.
fucking say. That is
Find
such a woke fucking piece of shit film. Like
Oh,
I'm
which one?
shocked that
Wow.
Sam
You-
Raimi
Which one?
fucking
Started
greenlit that
with
shit.
woke, which
Which
means
one?
that your opinions
newest
are
one.
kind
Hold
of iffy.
Oh, the newest Evil Dead.
Yeah, so she starts
The
out,
one
she's
from
like,
last year.
yeah,
this
she
year?
starts out, she's like, "Where's my black shirt, Mom? I want to wear it for the protest." And she's making a protest sign.
Oh,
And
there's
then
a
they have like this
girl
whole
in
thing.
it.
They have this
Oh.
whole conversation about pronouns.
Oh no!
And you're
Evil
like
Dead.
so fucking happy when they die.
That's the point of every Evil Dead movie is you want everyone to die in it.
Oh, Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
I
Like,
heard that
I-
movie
very-
was just dog shit.
I
but
was
very,
I
very recent
literally
one.
like
No.
almost broke my
Yeah.
fucking keyboard watching that movie.
Evil Dead Rise is the best reviews that I've seen for years. I didn't care after Ash left. So
Well, I mean, that in and of itself is like huge points against it. But like, I just heard it was just not.
because there's girls or which part?
No, I
Ash-
just heard
It just
like overall it
it
was a
wasn't
bad
Evil
horror
Dead.
movie.
Campbell not
It
being
was-
in it.
Yeah, and
No,
Campbell
it-
not being in it. Like, I don't
Well,
know.
no, you don't need. So like Ash
Yep.
versus Evil Dead
Oh.
did a good deal about other people being involved in the story instead of just
Mhm.
Ash. I
Yeah.
thought that was a
Mhm.
great thing. Like
Mhm.
having other people involved. You also, there's also almost a full nude scene of Xena, Lucy Lawless, crawling out of the
Lawless.
ashes.
You can find that
That was a
plenty of
bonus.
places.
Even at her age,
Yeah.
she still looked fucking good as shit.
Just go
True.
watch Spartacus.
But it,
Mm.
but it showed that other people could carry the story on in parts because Ash wasn't
Yes.
always there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Um,
All
and
Shags
I-
was
and I
saying was
was-
it was a strike against it. Not that was the only reason you wouldn't see it.
No. I watched the other one. I watched the other one in the movie theaters.
Mhm.
Um,
Which one?
The 2013, 2014 version.
That one was shit. Yeah, but go ahead.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was way better than the fucking new ones.
No, it was the Eli Roth gore porn bullshit.
Oh my God, they covered Bruce Campbell in fucking blood spewing through the fucking walls in Evil Dead 2.
2013,
And now you're calling it a gore fest.
No. In 2013, no, that was the one with the girl with her friends. Everybody got like fucking eaten and done shit, and he was not in the movie.
Nails in the forehead. The girl splits her tongue on a fucking razor blade.
Yeah,
Yes,
no, he
that's
was
a fucking
not
horror
in that
movie.
fucking movie. Maybe
That's a horror movie.
Post-credit screen.
You're seeing shit that makes your fucking skin crawl. That's a horror movie.
It was so far beyond what Evil Dead was that it was something like.
So how old were you when you watched Evil Dead?
When I saw Evil Dead, when did
you
it
ever
come
watch
out?
the original Evil Dead?
Yes.
That is a gruesome, nasty fucking film.
Yes.
Even today will make your skin
was
crawl.
Probably 11.
What was that, last week?
Yes, it was last week, motherfucker. No, like the one that you were referencing was such a weird, strange, bastardized gore porn.
So the new one's better.
Eli Rice.
So the new one's better.
I said I haven't seen the newest.
All right,
one.
so I'm saying the best new Evil Dead is that one, and you're saying you're arguing against it, saying the other one's better.
No, I heard
because
the
it
one in
had
the
good
hotel
reviews.
was the
Yeah, because it had good reviews.
No, I heard the one in the hotel was the best. The
No,
last one I
it's the
saw was the
worst.
one at the cabin, which was an Eli Roth gore porn shit fest, which did
That's
not
the
have
Or is
anything
2013.
to do with the original Evil Dead, which had
Yeah,
so
none
many
of them
other
have
layers.
anything to do with the original Evil Dead.
Oh my god! Okay, continue.
So-
keep
So the
spouting.
book in the last one's completely different. The
Mhm.
recording is completely different.
Okay.
Everything is completely different. Nothing has anything like. So they actually use like the reel to reel in the 2013, and actually play the shit. In the in the new one, they play a fucking record that was made by monks.
Because they played a recording that was maybe kind of close.
Why are you arguing
The
so
one
hard
that
for
the
this
earlier-
new movie that you didn't see?
Yeah,
that
I'm
just
like-
because
like-
reviews
No,
said it.
I actually don't care about any of it. But you were
Dude.
fighting so hard about
I
this.
would rather argue against Lofty. Lofty has better points.
Which points would you like me to make stronger?
Well, the fact that
The one where
All of
Lofty has
them.
actually
Be a
seen a
better
movie
point.
before he starts saying how great
Well,
it
no,
is.
I said I haven't seen it. I can actually.
I know, and then you're
So
arguing
why
on
can you- how
behalf
can
of
you
it
argue
against
for a
the
film
people
you
who
haven't watched?
saw
Well,
it.
no, because he's going so hard against a weird, innocuous, nothing opinion to attack me on. I can shut up.
I'm
if
not.
You
I'm not
want.
attacking you. I'm just saying that the last film was woke as fuck.
No, it
Well, yeah,
was.
it sounds
Well,
like so. Wookie, you've seen both movies, right?
Yeah, I've seen every Evil Dead movie ever made.
Right. So I think that's where we're confused. Is like if you haven't seen both of them, it's hard to defend or like point out the shortcomings in one or the other.
Yeah.
That I think that because I'm like, wait, what? You haven't seen that one? Then what are we talking about? At the
Yeah,
end of the
I mean,
day?
2013, 2014 is an absolute gore fest. The new one is just blood spraying everywhere. There is some gore.
Well, I would
there's,
ask, what's
like,
the
some
difference
throat
between
slitting,
gore-
but it's not fucking that good. It has nothing to do with Evil Dead, other than the book.
The new one does. The new one doesn't have anything to do.
Right,
With
and
The
the
most
book's
recent-
different.
most
The
recent
story's
one, sorry.
different. Everything's different.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those cases. Like Evil Dead came like Ash vs. the Evil Dead was fun, but it seemed like it became a franchise that it didn't need remakes and it didn't need a story to be carried on. And that's what I can't stand about Hollywood. They just don't know when to end things. Just leave it alone.
Ash versus Evil Dead was a good series.
Yeah,
I completely
absolutely.
enjoyed that because it went more to the comical side of Evil Dead.
Absolutely.
But if
thought
you
it was
want to do a hardcore fucking Evil Dead movie, you got to do Evil Dead 1 or Evil Dead 2
Mhm.
and carry from there.
Yeah.
And both of those movies tried to do that, both of those movies failed to capture Evil Dead 1 and Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead, the 2013, 2014 version captured more of Evil Dead 1 than it did of Evil Dead 2 because Evil Dead 2 was more comedy. I think it's just like trying to capture Star Wars. You have these genres capturing films and you can't reproduce them. And I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I think I think real fans of that series are in that same space. It's like you're just not going to recapture the magic of this. And then, obviously Star Wars, same thing. You're not, you could, but they haven't been able to because they are shit storytellers now. So
right. And that's the biggest thing is the writers suck. But I can't believe Sam Raimi fucking signed off on that last movie. That was produced by his production house.
Yeah.
It's probably a money grab. They probably gave him a big check.
It did okay.
Well, I mean, no, like the rights and stuff. Like they gave him a check on the side.
No, it's still all his.
Money. Even if it didn't make money, he still got paid.
No, it's still all his. It's his production house that made it. Ghost Films is his.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like, okay, we're going to give you this amount of money to make the movie, and then we're going to give you extra money on the side to cover what you're going to spend. So he kind of made out with money anyways, even if the movie didn't make money. That's what I'm saying.
I think the movie was profitable because horror movies don't cost shit.
Usually, yeah.
Sheep, what is on your forehead? Shag, what's on your forehead?
His hat.
The snapback?
He's got it turned around backwards.
Oh, it looked like you had a bandage on your forehead.
No, it's just it's my quarter black hat that's got the snapback. Yeah.
Oh. I was like, did he hurt himself? What the fuck's going on?
I mean, yeah, I hurt myself every day.
Yeah, so do I, sir.
This was a fun time.
I've been muted again.
It's getting late. It's sun's getting real low.
Real quick, because I've been muted, I forgot again. Just so you know, Wookie, Evil Dead 2's top choice, Army of Darkness 2. I'm not trying to.
Army of Darkness is Evil Dead 3.
Yeah, it's Evil Dead 3. Yep.
Well, no, it's a different thing. There was a alternate cut which was Evil Dead 3. I'm not trying to overly defend that stuff. Well, no, there's like 3 cuts of that movie.
Since when?
Since always. Okay, if you want to fight about this, we can talk about this later.
Army of Darkness. It's Army of Darkness. It's not Evil Dead 3. It's Army of Darkness.
There are multiple versions of the ending of Army of Darkness.
Might be multiple fan versions.
No,
are you talking about like a director's cut or something?
Yes, there were multiple ones that Raimi released in various versions.
Yeah, they might be director's cuts or something like that, but Army of Darkness is Army of Darkness. It's not.
Yeah, it's still, it's essentially, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's like arguing about Night of the Living Dead, dude. I mean, straight up.
Okay, I can argue about that too.
Evidently, Lofty.
I shouldn't have found the unmute button so I could actually pipe in because Wookie wants to argue about fucking everything because he is autistic, and I appreciate it. Actually, I really do because I like people who love things as much.
I'm sorry, Shags. I just want to argue about everything.
No, actually, Wookie, if you want, message Shags. He'll send you my stuff. I would love to argue about these movies with you, but I know he needs to get to bed. So,
yes, I'm gonna host now.
Host,
please do.
Okay. Thank you, all you crazy fucks, for joining and just arguing and talking about movies and all these are. I like these streams. I like involving other people other than the usual suspects. So, thanks for joining, Wookie. First time being on.
Yeah, usually I'm asleep by now.
Yeah, hit subscribe and like and become a member, asshole.
That as well, all those things, and then Funny Pump. Good having you in here too, dude. I know you've been in chat several times. Thanks for joining up.
Thank you all as well. It was nice meeting everybody. Sorry to get to say hello when I first dropped on.
No, you're good, man.
No, talk
fine.
more, dude. You're good.
No, don't talk anymore. I'm gonna put my
Well,
foot
not
down.
now.
I love all of you, but don't talk anymore. It's my time. My
Wow.
time. I'm reclaiming my time.
Sure it is.
The what's it called? Everyone in chat, thank you so much. The Beast, good to see you, man. Sorry you just got here, but we're heading out. That's it. Anyone got anything? Book, you got anything coming up you want to talk about? Brahma?
Gonna cover Monarch Legacy of Monsters and see if it's any good.
Okay.
Go from there. Probably
I'd
gonna
like
cover
to-
Rachel Zegler only making $5 million in the box office on Thursday. We'll see how that's
Okay.
gonna turn out. I think that's gonna tie into the Spider Whammon film.
Mhm.
What, oh, the Madam Web? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've got
Yeah.
Bourbon and Boarding tomorrow on my channel at 10 p.m. Mountain.
Nice. All right. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. I don't know what the fuck I have coming up this week. I have the midweek hump on Wednesday. We're just chilling again. I think Amrata and Cheap will be back 9 p.m. Mountain Time. I'm working on a couple other like big interviews. Oh, tomorrow night I'll actually be on Late Night Hypnosis with Hypnotic over on his channel. So if you follow him or if you don't follow him, make sure you do. I will be over there from like 6 to 8:30 or so Mountain Time. And then next week we'll just be doing stuff.
Wait,
Follow me.
actually, Shags,
Mhm.
where can people find you to see where you are?
On YouTube and on Twitter. X.
No, where will you post where you're going to be?
What?
Where are you going to post where you're going to be?
I mean,
Community
Twitter
tab.
is wherever. Yeah.
Okay,
Twitter.
so yeah.
And actually, honestly, the community tab, like tonight where you guys got the links, like I'll be posting on there for new big stuff coming up. LG, I did say hi to you before, by the way. I did say hi to you, but you didn't say hi back. So, I'm really upset.
Yeah,
But
F
you just
you,
wanted
LG.
me. Yeah. Shut up, Bonzo. God damn it. Jesus. Just
Now
wanted
say
you to
thank
notice
for
me.
the $2.
Thank you for the $2, my brother. We're out of here. I'm going. I'm bye. See ya. Love you.
Bye.
Nice.